I went to bed an hour ago, Jay. Big J's in the house with me. It's Race Wants Me Back.
Yes, indeed. That song's talking to you. You're feeling it.
It talked right to me. And Wiz Khalifa actually got detained at a New York City airport last night for riding his hoverboard. Now, that's hip-hop.
No, that's just the future, man. That's the beautiful white future of Back to the Future. Hoverboards.
But why would they arrest him on it? Why, terrorists got him now?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just confused by it. If this guy's figured out space travel.
It would have to be LaGuardia somewhere. It can't be. It wasn't JFK, was it? It have to be.
Was it New York?
Yeah, it was in New York. In New York City, Wiz Khalifa was restrained for riding the hoverboard at the airport.
I mean, it can't be illegal to ride. Is it illegal to ride a skateboard through?
I don't think so.
I mean, probably not.
Well, it depends on if you're a nigger when you're doing it. If you're a black dude, money, the chance you can get arrested for going to Starbucks at the airport.
Wiz Khalifa, though, particularly is a sore thumb of a dude. I mean, he is covered in tattoos and so I mean, like he's on a hoverboard.
Yeah. Somebody saw a tattooed scarecrow coming through with no shirt on, scaring little white babies at the airport.
Yeah, no one want to know what to do. Just tackle it, I guess, and see what happens.
He's only 80 pounds.
I know, he is tiny.
And 75 pounds is tattoo.
He's ink. He's 75% ink.
God bless his soul. But we here, man. We here. What was going on with you?
We them boys.
Kurt's, first of all, he's in Chattanooga. That's like, as soon as it's time for Race Wars to come in here and take over the morning show,
he goes to the most racist place on earth.
The white man's down there trying to find his roots.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. And they don't recognize Kurt. Kurt got more Middle Eastern in his brows.
Kurt's working at a Confederate flag restoration company. They're digging them all up.
Putting them back together? We'll find your home.
Kurt's seamstressing those flags back together.
He's the worst. He fucking flat left me by myself. Now it's just me. It's me up in here. Andrew's here too. Andrew Goldstein.
We them boys.
There we go.
You know what Kurt does is he plans horrifically. So he said yes to this and never even looked at his schedule.
No, he never looked at his schedule.
That's what happens.
No.
And then so last minute, when we did my roast, like a week before the roast, he was like, "Oh, that's right, I can't be the host of it."
Right.
And he was already like announced on everything.
I had to tell him that, though. I was like, we do our show on Wednesday nights, right? That we just started on Sirius.
Yeah, we kind of can't miss like the first few.
And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to host Jay's thing on Wednesday." I was like, "You don't even own the calendar, do you?"
Yeah, no idea. But, Kurt, and I sort of feel it, too, happening now when you're in that transitional phase of going from being like, your time was filled, but now you have to like actually say no to certain things because you're overbooked in your life.
Yeah.
But you still have the same habits of like, I'll figure out tomorrow. I know I have stuff I got to do tomorrow. I'll just figure it out when I wake up tomorrow what it is I got to do.
That's
and
how
now you kind of can't do that. And people ask me things still about like 3 weeks out, and in my mind I'm just kind of like, sure, yes, I can do that. And then you're like, oh wait, no, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like the whole week.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Now I'd usually just say no. And then I'll call him back like this. I can't do that, right?
You say no and then just show up for it anyway?
Show up. I never said no.
Great news, everybody.
I never said no at all. And I use it against them. We talked a lot. First of all, me and Jay did shows at the Stand this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. It was good shows, real good shows.
They were good shows.
We, just like old fat dudes, sat outside behind the place and talked about food for fucking an hour and a half.
What'd you get that night?
Oh, I ate some. I had baked chicken.
Really?
I got baked chicken and like a dirty rice.
You good boyed it.
I good boyed it.
Oh,
after all
that shit.
Yeah.
I went. I got for the first time in maybe 2 years. I got a double cheeseburger from McDonald's late, and I just had to. I had an itch for it.
Yeah.
I had an itch. I had to do it. I haven't done it in.
I was going to do it. I was going to.
Nah, it didn't. I mean, I felt horrible as soon as it was done. Not physically, but like mentally horrible. And then in the morning, even just a double cheeseburger, but like just takes you down.
Really, it took you right down. You can't digest that. You can't digest it anymore.
Isn't McDonald's the one though that had? Didn't they do an experiment where if you leave it out, like mold doesn't grow on it or anything like that? Like
it's space food.
Yeah, it's like astronaut ice cream.
The McDonald's near me has 2 Big Macs for $6, and I walk by it every time, contemplating doing it.
All right, yeah, I would do that.
It's also funny watching the inflation of that. I remember when it was
$2.
like 2 for $5.
2 for $5. I remember when it was 2 Big Macs for $2.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they did those deals. I also remember when a 20-piece McNugget was like $13. Now it's down to like $5.
What, they boosted up and then they took it back down?
When it first came out, it was designed, but I think 20-piece McNuggets was designed for a family to have. And then when they realized just like fat fucks were coming in
and getting them
to get it for themselves, like you might as well make it the cost of like a sandwich.
Okay, they thought it was like a family plan, but people were just coming in.
Yeah, when I was a kid and they made a 20-piece nugget, which was it used to just. I think in the beginning it was only 6-piece nuggets. That was just like the order of nuggets.
Right.
When we were kids.
Right.
I mean, you were about the same age we were talking about.
And then they got like the 20-pack, the 20.
Then they got that 20-piece, but that was supposed to be like a case for the fat. So they made it the price of like $13, like you're getting a bucket of chicken or something.
I mean, who's your family? You got a Haitian family? There's a 20-piece going to fill your whole family up? 3 nuggets each?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't at all.
You have to make a soup out of it.
I went to a babysitter when I was younger, and this old fat lady, and she took she would take us all out and go to McDonald's, and she would eat like a ton.
Right.
And she would got all the kids got a half a cheeseburger and like 2 chicken nuggets. That was all the kids got.
Right.
And I was just such a fat mentality since the time I was a kid. I was great because most kids, like, they look at eating like a burden. You know, they were like, they just shove that in as best they could, take a few bites and say, because they want to go play and play.
Right.
And I would just sit there and wait for everyone to disperse, and I would just go for all the leftover halves of, like, half of cheeseburgers.
No, you did not.
Of course.
What?
Yeah.
And the teacher used to let you eat the rest of the food from everybody?
This wasn't no teacher. This was some slovenly lady who was like, you know, dying for love. Like, she had nobody.
So she just hung out with kids and took you out of McDonald's?
She's like a babysitter.
Okay.
We're one of those, like, mass, you know, she just watched a bunch of kids.
Okay. In a neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, I think I only went to her like 2 or 3 times. I just remember that outing to a McDonald's, and I just wanted to eat everybody's leftover shit because she gave me a half a cheeseburger and 2 nuggets.
Was this in Philly?
Of course, yeah.
Philly is a mess. I try to blame just Keith Robinson for that fucking tragedy, but Philly is a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Odd folks.
We got a lot of shit going on today, though. There's a lot of news stories. I don't know if you're ready for it.
Hold up.
We them boys.
Hold up.
I mean, we got Anchor Babies. We got Bill Burr versus Caitlyn. Oh, my God. They blew that story up into...
Is it a versus?
It's a versus. They're actually battling each other. And you know what? I don't know who to put my money on. I would say Bill Burr because he's a friend of mine, but goddammit, Caitlyn still got that right hook.
Yeah. Still, I mean, you know, 1 gold medals.
She might be Caitlyn in the face, but she's Bruce Jenner in that right hook. Them knuckles still Bruce, nigga.
The redheads are coming for Caitlyn.
The what redheads?
That bitch will throw Bill Burr like a discus. Is it cool? I called her a bitch, so it's not, I didn't say him.
That's every gender right there. You can be a bitch ass dude. What else is going on? Dr. Dre apologized. There's so much going on. I mean, I don't even know where to begin on this. I mean, let's go to Trump.
Dr. Dre story.
Oh, you like the Dr. Dre? Okay, let's go to Dr. Dre. Did you see the movie, first of all?
I did.
How was it? I didn't even see it yet.
It was good. It's funny to watch something, you know, they add drama to a story like more than there needs to be, but
you would think
to make a 2.5-hour movie, but it was pretty great.
You would think a movie with somebody dying of AIDS don't need any drama added to it.
You think? I'll tell you what they did have a lot of, and I was very happy, was full frontal nudity.
Okay.
In that movie, and what I thought was pretty cool about it wasn't all like model-y looking women.
Okay, so what you telling me?
They had like some chubby chicks. Like, look at some real hood rats, just like that got actually naked in this movie. Yeah, I liked it too.
I like that.
It made it much more genuine.
Yeah,
like there were some girls who were naked in that movie where I bet it was a big deal for them to get naked that day on set. They were probably like, shit, or they were like, you know, I've met some really confident black overweight strippers in my life.
Yeah,
they think they look great.
You're talking about this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, this weekend it was.
Well, you used to drive around strippers, didn't you? Drive around.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Sure. I don't know.
Now what? Like what?
I think we're past the
arrest.
Yeah,
like, they can't build. The
statute of limitations.
The statute of limitations already ran out for them to arrest you.
So yeah. I mean, I wasn't running a car. I wasn't pimping anybody. I was a driver.
So you would drive the girls to get the dick.
Yeah. Well, I did it for strippers who would just strip sometimes, and then sometimes it was just escorts.
See, that tells me right there, Jay, that you believed in them and their lies. They would tell you that they would just strip and go in the house, and you'd be like, "This, she's just in there stripping." Then she come out covered in semen.
No.
She's like, "She danced good."
Yeah,
she's a good dancer.
She's like, yeah, she danced so hard she's sweating milk.
Who sweats 2% milk? When they do the Running Man,
you're sweating mayonnaise all over your face. They no. When they were just stripping, I had to go in. I'd have to go in with them, and like I was supposed to like bounce for them.
Did you bring the boombox?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, yeah. Yes, I did.
I know you loved it too. It ain't like Jay was doing his shows like, I got to do it to get money.
Very quickly. I was never doing it. I did do it as an excuse. Like I get money for it.
Blowjobs.
But I did. No. I never.
You never got a blowjob? Never.
Oh, man, the only one that I ever had a shot with was. I've told this before, but it is funny. I was such like I took the job because I was like, oh man, I'm like a fat guy who was, I wasn't like getting ass left and right or anything. So I was like, it'll be really cool to get, I watch these girls get naked.
Right.
And I get paid for it. Not really having a concept yet of the idea that I may have to actually intervene if shit goes haywire, which it would.
Did you ever have to like break up a fight or stop a girl from getting Cosby'd?
I luckily never, I never threw a punch or anything like that. Never got involved in a scuffle really, but I had about 3 or 4 times of just like grabbing the girl and getting out like of the room. It was like hotels in Atlantic City and stuff.
Okay.
Because, guys be having bachelor parties, and if it got like a little like rough or they were doing some shit, I would just get out in the hallway with the girl.
Okay.
Once you're in the hallway, they're not going to really. There's cameras and shit everywhere. Yeah,
right.
So you can get out there. It's embarrassing for sure, but you can't. What are you going to do? It's like 15 against 1. I never understood the idea. You're supposed to have a gun. I just didn't. I was just a fat kid who was like, I get to see this girl's pussy for free. I was so excited about seeing her pussy for free. But yeah, it would go haywire. But there was the first girl I ever drove. Right. And I thought she was great. She was really pretty. And she did all these like parlor tricks at the show. I remember like the big one. I thought she was a genius because she would do things.
How old were you, first of all, when this was going down?
19.
Okay, yeah, this is all up in your face. You just was happy to smell it. Any cooch smells in the car. You was like, you thought you got paid already.
Oh yeah, I'd try to go home in there like ass crack glitter.
Yeah.
And so
ass crack glitter.
Yeah. And I didn't work with her again for like a year or so. I would do the job kind of intermittently too. I would do it like a couple weekends in a row, then not for 2 months. And
how did you even get hooked up with that? Like, who said, "Hey Jay, you want to drive around some whores and them dance," and you bring them back?
A buddy of mine dated a girl whose father did that job. He was an older guy too. He had a gun, and it was my friend Ernie. Real Italian guy from South Jersey. No, Ernie was just like a shithead, like Italian, like overdoing it, like greaser kid.
Okay.
And his girlfriend was like very Italian. They were just one of those people that they really cared about being with all Italians all the time.
Right.
We're Italian. And
I think there's a couple TV shows like that. Is it the Jersey Shore?
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
A lot of that. Yeah, it was Pauly D's family. This guy. But and then I said, I would do that job. And he was like, they're always looking for people. So he just got me linked up with the company that Dad worked for. And then once you're in it, you kind of realize all you got to do is, if you call any of these companies, like just in the phone book in the yellow pages,
right,
and tell them you want to be a driver, like I've got hired like just on the phone before.
Really?
They don't give a shit.
There's no criteria that you got to go through, any type of checklist?
No.
So you can just be a serial killer and say, hey, I'll take the girls where they need to go.
Absolutely.
And they'll let you do it.
Yeah, when I moved to New York, it's a great story. I told this on What the Fuck, Mark Maron's WTF podcast, but when I first moved to New York, I did it one night in New York, and the way New York's setup was different. When I did it in Philly, it was you get a call from the boss of the company or whoever run the company, and he'd go pick up this girl and this girl.
Now, what was it? Black girls, white girls, Puerto Rican? What were we talking about in Philadelphia?
Everything.
Who was the majority?
White, probably.
Philly's a weird city. It's all white. Like New York, it's all Eastern Bloc.
Yeah. We get those asylum Jews. We get the wannabe Russians.
Mm-hmm.
We get the can take a punch Polacks.
Not a lot of like ethnic whites.
Right.
Like that, like not a lot of like
like
just,
Eastern European whites. It's just
just like pale, pasty Irish freckle bitches, and, shit like that. And some South Philly, like, like Wawa workers.
You want me to go down on you?
Yeah. Get in the house. I'll suck your cack. We'll get a bagel.
God. I mean, that would still be appealing. That would be appealing to me.
Yeah. But, where was I? We're telling 8 stories at once.
No, New York.
Oh, I did it in New York the one time. The way to do it here is well, I said the way they did in Philly, they tell you to pick up the girls here, and then you go to these shows. Like, you have a, Caesar's Palace, hotel room at 9:00, and then 11:00 you're at the Taj Mahal, some other thing.
You had a schedule. You had like a whole.
In New York, it was just escorts too. In New York, I picked up, but it was pick up these 3 girls, and then chill with them until calls come in.
Right.
Which is
brutal,
horrible.
It has to be,
because then you just got to hang out with them
and not fuck them.
And nobody wanted to fuck him. One of the girls, like Victor Vernado, she had like she was a lazy-eyed black albino.
Oh, that's my demographic.
None of them were even dressed like hooker. They were all just dressed like Dwayne Reed workers.
I never saw an albino prostitute before, and this intrigues me.
Yeah, that's why she's available. She's it's a novelty act.
It's like fucking a girl who swallows snakes at Coney Island.
But the girl that I drove the first time, who you asked if I ever hooked up with any of the girls, the only opportunity I had. So a year later, I ended up just kind of by chance, a guy hired me kind of on the phone, says, come to my house. I have the 2 girls here that you're going to drive. One of them was that girl.
The girl who you first
tried. I thought she was great. I thought she was beautiful.
Right.
And it was this guy's cousin.
The girl was?
Yeah, the girl was this guy from this company's cousin.
Now, did she still look good from when you saw her the first time?
No.
Uh-oh. Meth done got her.
Some kind of drugs for sure, because she was like a very tan girl with a great body. Her body hadn't gone to shit, but it wasn't great. She was super pale. And all I remember was everyone at the bachelor party complaining that her asshole was really brown. They're like, what's up with her? Plus, they said it was her and this really hot Asian girl, and Asians will dominate a room when they're naked.
Oh, the Asians treat a stripper room like they treat the subway car on the A train.
Yeah.
Get out their way. They gonna get them a seat.
So she's wearing a doctor's mask the whole time?
Selling batteries.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, back scratchers. But her asshole was brown, and we go back to
Asians really fucked. That's a sidestep, a sidebar. Asians really fucked up the pimp game a little. The whore game, not the pimp game, the whore game, because they dropped all people's prices. Everybody's price came down once the Asians flooded the market, because they're going to do everything.
Because
they're going to get it in
for $100 or less, possibly, they'll do everything.
They'll do everything.
Not only fuck and do all that, they'll like walk on your back and they do it well. Like they do that thing, they crack your back with their feet.
Yes. They actually give you a massage.
It's not just a front.
Right.
It would be like, when they find those bodegas where they're selling weed out of the back, it would be also if it was also an amazing sandwich place.
Right, like they made the best sandwiches.
Yeah, like that's never the case. It's always like, there's 5 products in the store and, like Comet and Ajax and that's it. And
if your bodega sell really good weed, the chances are I'm not buying anything else there.
Yeah.
Not even papers.
But these things was like, I remember the first time I ever went to one of those Asian places where they did all the back cracking and stuff.
Right.
People were like, oh, you got to go to this place. Like, they do everything.
Right.
You fuck them, they suck your dick. I'm like, this is great. In the middle of the massage was so good that I was like, hey, I paid for we're doing the whole thing, right? Because it was too good of a massage. I was like, I think I came to a sports medicine facility.
He thought he was at the training camp for the Jets.
Is this the NovaCare complex?
So the massages, you know what I did? I had a couple great massages from Asian women of the night, I guess. Even Spanish ones. They'll try their best.
I've only been one time to a place where it was just the happy ending hand job, and that was like an old white lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All the Asian places always do the whole deal.
They had this
whole
one quick
shebanger.
In-and-out place on Lex and 60-something that they just did hand jobs.
Really?
They wouldn't even discuss anything else.
Just hand job.
But it was the best hand job.
Do you remember next to Stand Up New York Comedy Club on the Upper West Side, there used to be, it's gone now, but now it's a Marshall's. But there was an apartment building next door.
Yeah.
And there was a hand job place in there, and we used to like just sit outside and smoke cigarettes. And whenever a guy would go in, we'd kind of like make note, and then when he'd come out like 15 minutes later, we would all just clap. All would clap for him. Like we made his nightmare of what could happen in that situation come true. Like everyone knows, dude.
Everyone. And that little step right there, that little fucking step.
Where everyone would sit right on the step.
That's embarrassing.
You come out, and that's exactly what you want. You come out and 50 comics are laughing at you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, buddy, and when they buzz and he'd go up, like, get you some. He's got to walk in knowing, like, shut up, guys.
You know, when the audience came out of the comedy club right next door to them, the prostitutes used to stand out there and clap at the audience like, how was that? Huh? You feel dirty?
Ooh, you're not funny enough to laugh yourself at home. You got to come out and have a pro do it.
Good prostitute place is hard to find.
I haven't done that in a long time.
I've been out of the game for a minute.
Yeah.
But I still know. You see this Ashley Madison thing that's blew up?
Yeah.
Josh Duggar was one of the people who got exposed by, he's such a hypocrite.
Who the fuck uses their, legit
name?
Email?
Oh, people
Forget
new
your
to the whole
name,
game.
just like your email. Like, make a new email that's just for that one thing.
But when your dick is hard and your head is cloudy with jerk off thoughts, you ain't really thinking like that. You just thinking, where can I see this shit right now?
Signing up for Ashley Madison is far. That's far down the road of nervous thinking.
You
That's
think you
just
thought it
stupidity.
through?
Ashley, I mean, you have to give a credit card. I assume it's a pay site, right?
Yeah, you got to give a credit card.
Social security number?
I mean,
I usually get right up to that point where I got to give the credit card because I already jerked myself out with all the ads, with all the promos.
I've done that on the road. I've done not again in years with the internet now. The way that before I had a laptop going on the road for years. The race to calling a hooker,
right?
Where it's like you're jerking off and you've called a hooker or you're calling one. You're batting it around. It's amazing when you're done jerking off. How ridiculous the notion even was.
It makes no sense. Get yourself a sandwich.
And this is a time where
eat an apple.
It's a time when $200 would have been like a hit. Right. You know what I mean? Like spending that $200 would have been like, shit, I'm gonna have a hard time explaining why I'm only coming home with $300. You know?
Yes.
So it's like the $200, but you'd really consider doing it. Like, well, not you, but I'm saying I would at least consider doing it. Often.
Oh, yeah. All the time. It's an addiction, Jay. Don't try to play like this sex. Look at these girls in Times Square right now that de Blasio's trying to block. You know why? Because it's riling up shit in him, too.
Sure.
It ain't just us. He going through there with his black lesbian wife, and then what? Now he peeking at ass. You gonna not look at a painted Dominican ass right next to you?
His light-skinned Lamont Sanford son.
Oh, second Lamont?
Lionel. Like Lionel.
First Lionel.
His son Lionel Jefferson.
The second Lionel had the short hair, but the first Lionel had that fro. He was trying to go back to Africa.
I was going to say the Willis's kid, which would have made more sense, but the Willis's kid was super black.
Who, the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, she was dope.
Yeah, but how was that?
On that bitch.
But how was that?
Lisa, love her.
How was that Tom Willis's daughter?
Oh, easily, because white people's DNA is weak compared to the black man.
But she had nothing.
Look at Lenny Kravitz. Look at Lenny Kravitz, the real son of the mother who played Helen Willis.
Roxy Roker.
Yeah, Roxy Roker. Do you see any white? He look like he could be all black too.
Yeah, he looks like he could be. But when they say he's half white, you're like, okay, but you could see that for sure too.
You say okay because he plays rock music. You go, oh, now it makes sense.
No, but he's like,
okay, they bought him a guitar for his birthday.
Did you see his penis?
Yeah, I saw it. That was the white part of him.
Sure was.
That penis looked like an underdeveloped polio leg. Like his leg had polio.
just all sweaty and mushed in those fucking leather pants.
It's like, is that a knee or is that an ankle?
I was disappointed there wasn't like a little boa around it or like a little leather vest.
something to get some shells.
His dick was crammed in those hot leather pants. His dick probably just busted through and his pee hole was breathing heavy. Like, thank God. Thank God. Second encore. I couldn't do it, man. I hung in as long as I could, Lenny.
You can't do that with a penis. You can't do a penis like that. The 2-hour performance in leather jeans and leather pants.
No underwear.
I want to get away.
It looks bad, man. It looked like a fucking fajita sausage. Is that?
It did not look big. It did not look big.
It looks skinny. That's the problem with it.
Now, I did say this, though. It looks skinny, but I do believe if you have to look at the motion he does a nice Lenny Kravitz, like, dip down with the bass.
Yeah.
And his pants split on the go down. So it did look thin, but it may have been because his dick was doing, like, it was like swinging down hard.
Okay.
So it might have stretched out. Like, if we would have given it a second to let it retract,
come back.
May have beefed up a little bit in the middle. I'll give him that. I'm not going to, I don't throw little dick jabs out there lightly. I don't want them coming my way.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying that it could have been just a picture of how the motion was.
I said you're catching something in motion, exactly.
We made a whole gif out of it over here. They had it looked like it was swinging, and it looked kind of Gary Coleman-ish.
It was dangling.
It looked like it got adopted by a rich dude on Park Avenue.
Did his bush have a part on the side?
His dick like he had problems with his kidneys. Couldn't even get it out.
His dick almost got raped by Bicycle Pete in the back room.
His dick left Dudley in the bike shop.
Left Dudley. Hey Dudley, have fun playing Neptune King of the Sea. I'm gonna break out. I gotta go back to my rich dad's house.
Oh man, how do we get on this? Prostitutes? You driving around horse?
Sure.
So what do you think about this Times Square thing? You think they're gonna ban these girls, these nigga girls at Times Square? It's the same type of sex selling sex.
It's a little more. You know what it is? It just brings a little
cheesy. Like,
well, it is a cheesy thing to get that bent out of shape about it or waste anyone's time with. However, it is like, it makes New York a little bit of Vegas that I don't think it really needs to be.
I agree with that part a little.
I've been in New York 14 years now.
Okay.
And
I accepted 13 years of that, by the way.
I think it's weird. I kind of came into New York on that turnaround. Like, you're from here your whole life, so you remember, like, those stories of, like, oh, man, like, Times Square.
Times Square's gonna be a mess.
Carla.
Yeah.
My ex is like, she's from here her whole life, so she has all the stories of, like, Times Square being like, you couldn't go there by yourself. It really was like pimps and peep shows and live sex shows and all this, like, just kind of grimy filth.
Yeah.
When I came, it was already Times Square was like Blinky and
Disney.
And Disney. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the squeegee guys were kind of already on their way out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that really New York anymore. It was still dangerous in spots and all the same. New York is New York.
It wasn't so predictable where you can find the danger anymore.
Right. But then but now, so it's weird living here now. I'm starting to see some things going back a little bit. And I think Times Square.
Sliding back a little?
Well, I just think Times Square now, when I walk through there now, I definitely am not so, like, I mean, I'm a little jaded to it now just being here so long, but all that, like, gee, this would be nice to walk, your family through. It's like, there's fist fights with, like, a Spider-Man, and then, like, someone dressed like an Elmo is, like, jerking off in his costume and smells like fucking beer and piss.
I mean, I think they need to regulate these dudes because they can get out of control. Definitely they can get violent if they become there drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you going to do? You're going to get... The nigga cowboy's been out there for fucking 10 years with no top on. So now women can't come out there with a top on? I mean, there's going to be a lot of sexual type of shit going on like that. People saying, why can't I do it? Don't tread on me just because I'm a woman.
Because in this country, we've made titties genitals. You can't see them publicly.
And I think that's a problem.
Do you?
Even in New York City, you remember the girl? I took pictures with her, too. The chick, she was from Philadelphia, by the way. She used to come up into the Plaza Hotel, topless right outside, and have her tits out. Because it's not illegal to have your breast out as a woman in New York City. It's perfectly legal.
Sure.
So I used to sit right there on the bench with her and enjoy my rights.
But, I mean, it's really a situation that's describable as it is what it is, though. Like, in this country, we're just not that way. Me and Jeff Ross were in Australia together, and we went to Bondi Beach.
Right.
And we walked around, and there'd be 13-year-old kid, like boys, next to, just making a sandcastle, not paying any mind to, next to him was like 19, 20, 21-year-old girls with their tops off, just tanning and talking and walking around. And no one's giving a shit. No one's even looking at it twice. And,
I'm jerking off to this whole story.
And by the way, when we go on break, I'll show you. in my phone. And me and Jeff Ross just sitting there taking pictures.
Perved out, just
like,
perving.
Yeah, totally. And it's like, and we're almost like two. We're both adults, and we're both having that back and forth with each other. It's like, oh man, can you believe this is like a thing here? And
so what is it? Is it us? Is it us as Americans? We can't handle topless women and not act a fool?
We could, but it's like, is it?
Yes.
Is it a big enough issue to like try to turn around American views on like nudity?
Well, maybe on the beach, because it wasn't like you was walking around Sydney or Brisbane.
Sure.
It was on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So on the beach, I think you should be able to have your top off as a woman on any beach. Why not?
I mean, I don't have a great argument for why you can't walk around butt naked on the beach. I don't know if that's what you want to do, but like, it's just like to make it seem like, look, the slippery slope. I'm very much enjoying this summer good luck finding a girl wearing a bra. Yeah. And they not only do not wear bras, they're also, it's very much this year. This year was the tipping point.
Something's going on, you think, sexually?
I don't know what, but no bras, and not just no bras because, they don't want to see a strap, like shirts that are see-through, essentially.
Right.
Or like, I've seen beautiful women, ugly women, fat, thin, whatever. I've seen so many tits of strangers. Yeah. Just sitting smoking a cigarette on my front steps.
What's your address again? What's your exact address? I just want to make sure I have that for the records.
But it really is like they just walk by. It's and no one seems to be like concerned by it. I saw girls at the Village Underground Saturday,
right?
Where it's like they had their dresses made to like go in like the middle of their titty.
Oh yeah.
I've seen girls.
Yeah.
At the Stand Comedy Club a couple weeks ago, there was a girl who was beautiful, and I'm nudging Christine to be like, I'm like, this girl's titty's gonna fall out, and then it just did. It's just like her whole tit just came out, beautiful, like young girl, and you're just like, and she just like, it was out, and then she just kind of like, by the way,
it's a new world, Jay.
I think she noticed that I put my hand on Christine's shoulder and the bar and jumped 3 feet in the air and went, woo, which is, by the way, I'm not exaggerating, was my reaction to it. And then she just casually was like, oh, my titty's out. Yeah,
that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
But I'm not into people being shamed, before that becomes a whole fucking ordeal. But it's, shouldn't people have some humility or shouldn't some people have some shame in them a little bit?
I mean, maybe yes, but in nightlife, no. They're not going to have shame. They're going to come out there with sexy shit with titties falling out. On the beach, no.
But be sexy. I have no gripe with sexy.
It is a difference between being sexy and being vulgar and being, inappropriate.
I went to in a Starbucks a few weeks ago, and there was a girl who was wearing a backpack, and her skirt was up. She didn't know it.
Like on the back? Like
the skirt was up.
I love that. No,
not in the back. This was in the front. Her panties, it was just her panties, which were see-through, essentially. And, I took my 5 seconds of drinking it in, and then I was like, sweetie, you're, pull your skirt. I gave her like a kind of emotional.
She said, mind your business.
No. But she got her like, oh, Jesus, oh, shit. And it's like, I don't know where the space, the spacing is on that. Like, there's that. And then there's a girl who's just like, no, this is my pussy out skirt.
Right, you know what? I think they all in cahoots with each other, first of all. Because if you walking around with something that's so small and so small on your body that at any time one blow can show your whole puss, you got on something. I mean, what do you want to happen?
I guess so. But
I gotta look away from puss. If I think the subway is hot and girls on there with the short skirts and sometimes you gotta find yourself looking away from looking at a bitch butt naked. Like, I feel inappropriate.
Yeah.
But you pointing your pussy in my face, I'm just trying to take 2 more stops on the 6, get to where I gotta go.
It's just like, everyone like with that women's issue. I feel like everybody's wedged in the door, and then finally, like that one person got through, and everyone started spilling through. Do you know what I mean by that on the women's issues? Like,
what do you mean?
It was just it just became all at once. It was like the anti-slut shaming movement. That's only 2 years old,
right.
Maybe whatever you want to call that.
And now you think sluts just running?
But now, it's like I said, it's not just an anti-slut shaming thing anymore. Now it's like, yeah, we're all sluts and we love sucking dicks, and
you
it's
can't do anything about it.
What about like? It's like, how about just do whatever you do, but it's like you don't have to be so Like you're saying, like girls doesn't matter if you want to suck dick, suck dick. How about just like
no, it does matter.
Do you
keep it quiet or something? Don't
look. You have
at some point you want to be a kindergarten teacher or a lawyer or somebody respectable in the community, and all this shit's going to last forever. Mm-hmm. That's what people forget. Like you forget about your life past this fucking free expression.
Mm-hmm. You're exactly right.
What does the future look like? How does motherfuckers find wives out of all these fucking Instagram whores?
No shit.
How do you do it?
I've made I tried to do or I have like talked about on stage even about Isabella, my daughter.
Right.
I don't like. I've never heard her show any verbal or mental desire in her life to do like. And again, she's 12,
right?
So all these things can change. But when I was like a little kid. Of course, you'd be like, it'd be cool to be a rock star, but more tangibly, you just do like even like the old hackneyed like cop. I'm going to be a police officer or a fireman or a
right.
lawyer or a dog, whatever the horseshit is, and then you get a lawyer. I'll be an architect or an engineer, whatever. You just learn about stuff and want to be that. My daughter, like kids, good luck finding a not Indian child who has an aspiration outside of becoming a fucking YouTube celebrity.
Yes.
In fact, my daughter says she wants to be. This is a quote: a model, actress. Singer. That's the word she says. Now, I'd be happy to support her trying all those things.
Right.
But she has nothing beyond that. She couldn't give two shits about school. She's not bad at school.
Right, but she's not looking for that.
She couldn't give two shits. She just wants to be famous. She's, and all it's being proven to her over and over and over again is that is a possibility because she's paid, I've paid money to get her tickets to go see, people who are, like celebrities because they make Vine videos.
There's a lot of that going on, and a lot of these kids seeing that and thinking that's possibilities.
They're selling out Irving Plazas and Webster Halls.
Yeah,
because they make Vines of them. Like I mean, I would watch this kid's. I wish we could bring it up at all. His Vine is Taylor Caniff. I paid for this kid tickets for my daughter to go see him with her aunt.
What's his name?
Taylor Caniff. Tay.
What does he do?
He does a meet and greet, hugs everybody, comes out on stage, shows his abs, and sings along to like top 40 songs that are out.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
And he sells out these places?
And sells like, and then a bunch of merch. $200.
Please tell me it's only white kids in there spending their money.
I'm sure it's mostly white kids spending.
That'll get me to sleep.
But I'm saying like, it's Vine videos, so you can go and look at them,
right? And
you look at his videos, and you're like, well, what does this kid do? This kid maybe like he can like sing, or he's like gonna become a rapper. Or so. It's just like he'll be like, my mom's always like, nah, 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 nah. And that's like the video, and it's like 1 million likes.
Are you lying?
Is there a way we can go on his thing?
Yeah. That's the dude.
Taylor Caniff.
Taylor Caniff. Holy shit! On April 24th. Okay. A tweet sent later deleted by Caniff.
Well, that's controversy. Let's go.
He got some controversy.
He's got to go to his actual.
This is a real thing. Like this kid is making.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Y'all been requesting this challenge a lot, so I figured to do it.
Oh my god!
Got sunglasses on inside because the sun shines in here really bad. But yeah, that's why I have them on.
Oh, go to his Vine.
So look how big that thing
is. Is this a condom challenge?
Yeah, I don't even know if it's him. But if you go to his Vine, you'll see that's the more like
right there, yeah.
Like his Vine videos.
Yeah. Wait, how old is this kid? I want him
19. Oh, of course you do.
I want him destroyed.
This is a better thing. So you go to his thing because it's these second videos.
He's selling out. Wait, he's selling out theaters and selling merch.
Theaters and selling. My daughter had two. I mean, it was a $200 day.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And what did she get? T-shirts?
She got a hoodie, a book bag.
These kids got to be stopped.
They do, but no one's going to.
These children have to be stopped.
Because there's no volume on them.
No, I just did it.
I mean,
that's him right there.
Yo, why you let Tip be mad at you?
Tip who?
Yo. Tipping his dick! Yo, why you let Tip be mad at you?
I mean,
look, you kidding me right now?
No.
That's the video?
I mean, it's one of.
When I was talking to Jesse last night, and when I was talking to Jesse.
Oh my God!
That's it.
You should have beat your daughter. You should have went there and beat every kid in that fucking place.
But she's like, I mean, that she finds that
humorous.
Is
it funny?
But it's not. She's like, he's a 19-year-old with abs, and so they just learned how to connect with these 12-year-old girls, and get them on the page. I've talked to Production House. I mean, that's the whole fan base is 10, 12-year-old girls.
Oh,
but I've talked to production houses who have had because they'll take meetings with these guys because they have 1 million, 2 million followers on Vine. So these companies will meet with them, and they come in, and that is literally what that kid's quote unquote talent is. That's what he's known for. He's doing like screaming pubic hair and on Vine. But he will.
Lord have mercy.
But he said they walk in.
I can't believe this.
But
2.1 million followers.
Yeah, these producers say that they're like the worst. They keep meeting with them because they have to, but the producers they don't. They're horrible.
They
come in like they're stars. Like they're barely interested in the meeting and just half in, half out. They're
probably making a bunch of money on their own without these meetings in the first place. They got to be making some money.
Oh, they're probably like, to them it's probably taking a step back to doing more work for maybe even less money.
It's like the Fat Jew.
It's like the Fat Jew, yeah.
It's exactly the Fat Jew. He's a product of all of this.
Jay was always pro the Fat Jew.
Jay's the fat goy.
Yes, he's a Jew. He's Jewish.
Yeah.
Jay's Jewish. Look how shocked Andrew Goldstein's face is that you're one of his tribe.
Well, no one was surprised by the fat part.
It sickened him that you were Jewish. It sickened him.
Fat Jew, I only know about that thing for like secondhand, that he was like taking people's jokes and everything, but he had like deals and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, apparently he takes people. Ted Alexandro was one of the people that he ripped the joke from, because Ted put the joke. Yeah, well, Ted posted the joke.
Sam Morril too,
and the joke that he used, it was the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts products into his videos and then called the company to say, "Hey, I got this many views on this product for you.
Send me some money."
And they make deals with him. Apparently, he got 5 million followers or some shit on Instagram.
Is he just like I mean, you have to judge the human being that he is at that point too. I mean, he's
hustling it. I mean, it's a good hustle, but here's the thing: it's like,
but it sounds like it's void of any kind of morals. But it's so funny how like that's just like the comedian world, man. The rest of the world really couldn't give two shits. It's a shame. It's kind of a shame. I played. Were you there the other night when I was playing that thing about? No, you weren't. About Australia's Got Talent from a few years ago, where a guy goes out in the first round, the comedian, a really good looking guy. His name is Jordan Paris.
Right.
You can watch this on YouTube. It's Australia's Got Talent. He comes out and he kills on his first round set.
He killed on it.
Kills. Horrible. The jokes are horrible.
Oh, really?
It's just straight up horseshit.
So what?
You've heard everything. Doesn't matter. But who cares?
Okay.
I don't even have a problem with that.
Okay.
People do well with shitty comedy constantly on television.
Right, yeah. That's the definition of television comedy. Shitty.
Yeah. No shit. So, but it comes out in between rounds that he stole all of his material.
Okay.
It was all stolen. So he has to, it becomes big news around Australia. And
that's the dude right there. That's his face? That's him?
Yeah. Good looking dude. He could sing. He's not one of those guys. He just wants to be famous. Doesn't really give a shit how. And the path of least resistance, like, well, I'll steal jokes so I can get laughs, but who cares? And on this round, he kills.
So he stole the jokes. And now the jokes were awful, or him telling the jokes were awful?
The jokes are awful. I'm telling you, but he kills.
Okay.
But they find out after the show
that it's other people's jokes.
That's stolen. But before his next round, they find this out.
Okay.
But he's already moved on, so they they don't have to, I guess, but they do let him come back. And he's like, well, I'm going to do all my own jokes tonight and come back. I'll do my own jokes. He tries to take, like,
the high road?
Not like the high road, and at the same time, like, laugh at himself a little bit and be like, okay, so.
You got me. That kind of shit?
Yeah, but he just eats. It's one of my favorite. I love watching bombing things.
Yeah, definitely.
He just eats shit hard. but here's what is the bum out.
I love it.
That's the bum out of that scenario.
He became a superstar after.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay, that would have really.
No, the bum out is that, and you can go to that if you want to go to the judging of the second round. They fucking tell him they don't see a moral problem with him doing. They go, yeah, man. He goes, you're meant to do this. Like, your delivery's great. You got a great look. He's like, but just go back to like taking jokes.
No, they did not say that.
He goes, go back. In the beginning of it, if you go back, they're interviewing a different guy. If you back up on this video a little bit, he's one of the judges. He says in the interview, the judge, he goes, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm a musician. I do cover songs sometimes, so I don't know.
See,
I don't see what the problem is. And then when they do the judging at the end, he's like, they're shitting on him. They go, you're terrible. Like, those jokes were awful. They go, you should literally go back to taking people's jokes. He goes, and then the guy goes, I know that's like a big thing in like the comedians world, but
what a loser.
He says he's like, no one cares. So he goes, you should just. He goes, my advice would be to go back to just taking jokes and
whatever
tour on
judge
that.
said it to him. I want to be pushed down a flight of fucking lava stairs into an AIDS river.
Is this the second round?
To be a comedian, when you're born with a face that looks like Luna Park, mate, you got no other option. Getting up there and telling jokes is something I've always thought.
Yeah, tell you.
Go back like a couple seconds.
A comedian has admitted using material
Even
from
more than that?
high-profile comics.
I want you to hear the guy.
Even more than that?
Yeah, they're interviewing one of the judges in the beginning. That's the guy who says,
I have no other option, mate. I had to be a comedian. When you're born with a face that looks like Luna Park, mate, you got no other option. Getting up there and telling jokes is something
I don't like him or his big dumb teeth.
The reason why I decided to come and audition is make as many people laugh as possible.
A comedian has admitted using material from
here you'll hear
high-profile
it.
comics and passing it off as his own.
I'm a singer and sometimes I do cover songs. This kid's got a really hard time about stealing jokes, but at the end of the day, it's how he delivers them.
You
Do you believe
dumb
that?
fuck.
I mean, doesn't that make you want to punch TV screens?
I got another reason to hate Australians.
As if you needed one.
Well, Crocodile Dundee.
Part 3.
That's not a knife. Shut up.
That's a knife.
Oh, this kid, I hate this dude now.
You hate the dude, but and then
I hate the judge.
If you go back to that, if you go to the end of it, the judging. See if you skip ahead to the
They
judging.
give the motherfucker a good. That's when they say.
No. He bombs and they don't say anything good. Keep going towards the end more.
Look at this dumb face.
Want to do comedy? I've got to move to Pakistan.
No, go to the end of the video.
This is when he bombing.
Yeah, and then he sings a song at the end.
You know, it was, man.
Keep going.
I was really coming back just.
Keep
I
going.
really wanted you to do well tonight. I just think that the whole mess
You gotta go.
just got the
Keep
better of me
going.
in the end.
Yeah, that guy there.
And stick to ripping off other people's stuff because your stuff sucks ass. It is not good.
Now he's
Wait,
joking.
back
I
up.
don't care if you ripped off other people's
Here.
jokes. You delivered them well.
Yeah.
And I know that in the comedian world, they're against that, and they think you can't do this and you can't do that. I say, don't do your own material. Save your own life and steal other people's gear because that was no good.
That's a dumb fucking thing to say.
But that's what people that are
That's
watching.
what a dumb
But the layman will
fucking
just
asshole.
go. The layman will just go. Yeah, he's right. That's the judge for that big show that makes celebrities. Like they just think he's and then you look and then you're the comedian's portrayed as like the bitch for complaining about that.
Yeah,
That's the fat Jew. I'm an aggregator. I'm a cultivator. I curate.
Yeah,
I'm
he's a curator of jokes.
I'm a curator.
It's like, nigga, this ain't a museum, you bitch. See, that's why God invented knives and guns.
And Hispanics to use them.
Sherrod,
Get out there, Philippe.
It's like, who would say, hey, just steal? Why would you say steal in anything unless you're trying to steal second base, motherfucker, in a baseball game?
Listen, if it's a fucking bar show and they get 3 patrons and one of them says that, but these are supposed to be the judges who are making, like the judges on these talent shows are supposed to be people who can kind of make your career.
It just shows you how slimy and scuzzy these fucking entertainment people are, and these business fucking.
So they go,
it's disgusting.
Jay's telling these jokes and he's fat, or I got this super
get a
handsome
skinny,
guy.
yeah.
That guy's very good looking, as people can't see, but he's a good looking dude.
His teeth looks weird.
Of course, but my point just being like, he gets pussy. That guy has no problem getting pussy.
Yeah.
He goes out and tells those jokes, and they go, "Oh, I could sell this guy way easier than this guy." You know what I mean?
See, that's why we got. That's why all we have as comedians and entertainers is each other looking out for somebody ripping off other people's shit.
It's what the LA comics do like about New York, and I will say it may be only one of the differences. One of the very few differences between LA and New York comedy scene is that like New York does police itself pretty hard.
Yeah,
Pretty hard. I don't think LA doesn't do it at all necessarily. I'm just saying, but in New York, it's just like
LA, you can get away with it longer.
You'd be scrutinized. Although the changing of the guard that's happened here in New York, it's not as prevalent as it was, like where people would be like coming down on each other.
Right.
It's got a little more LA in that.
Because the bookers got more LA. Because the TV shows are here and they getting more of like a LA feel to them.
The bookers also got very transient also, where it was like
it's more about them than the comic.
But when we came in the comedy, me and you, we were the middle to the tail end of like legacy booking people.
Right.
Where it's like the person who booked the club was almost themselves like known.
Right.
As much as the comics. Lucian at the comic strip and Esty at the Louis Franda.
Yeah.
And those two, Esty and Louis, still stand. Lucian passed away, obviously, but most of the clubs, it's like one way, and then not that they're bad people who are good. It's like, but then for 6 months, there's a 20-year-old kid who was an intern
is now
booking the fucking club,
and it's disgusting.
And you have to reintroduce, and then all of a sudden you're wondering why like there's 5 open micers on a weekend show, and because those are his buddies.
Yeah,
those are the guys he's been hanging out, and you're like, come on, man, it's just and it's that's going away, and that's why it's hard to police itself now because they're just kind of pushing forward the faces. You know
the faces. It's like new face, fucking Montreal new faces in the clubs.
Which is ridiculous.
This is awful because it's awful shows. The shows are not as good as when you got seasoned motherfuckers up there doing it.
No,
it's just the facts.
And look, you have to phase out dinosaurs at some point. You're supposed to phase you're supposed to phase yourself out. But I mean, it just gets turned over to like a lot of times when the people that I hear, without even giving names, it doesn't matter, but like the people that I hear are revered, it's like some of the people that are coming up now, and I go watch him and I'm just like, what? He's just doing like and by the way, I've gotten, he's just doing, when I was coming up, he's just doing a tell, he's just doing this, it's just dirty, and that's all fine. I'm not even griping about doing it, but that was said about me. And that was what I had to work through for years to get to the point where I'm doing, where these guys just shoot up now and you see them like half-hour specials and these big things, and you're like, these are horrible, like these are basic first 3 years in comedy jokes and sets.
Irony.
I've heard it all. It's just things I've heard 1,000 times, but there's no policing of that.
There's no policing of it, and plus the audiences ain't seasoned. A lot of these audiences, they don't know what the fuck a comedy, a stand-up comedy is. They go surfacey.
They'll just clap. They'll clap for a black guy with glasses and a sweater on.
Yes, a nerd black. If nerd black is the new hot thing, then they're going to clap at nerd black.
No shit.
If you got a face that they recognize from somewhere, don't even know your comedy or anything, you could be Paris Hilton coming out there doing stand-up. They will fucking go ape shit.
A white guy wearing a flannel shirt and pointy dress shoes.
Because they don't respect
lose their states. Don't give a shit at all. They want to be with like the hip nerd.
Yeah. And a hip nerd maybe got 5 minutes of funny shit for you.
No, the hip nerd, now there's that new thing of kind of taking your pride and like the crowd doesn't get it, man. It's like learning how to like they bomb so much, now they learn how to bomb to what they think is cool to their friends.
Yeah, bombing is winning to them.
It's like, how about go murder, motherfucker?
Because
and then go murder with something that's like yours, very much you, and not just like some shitty joke about, it's like, I mean, literally, subway jokes and airplane jokes are back.
Oh, yeah, with a vengeance. With a vengeance.
You ever been on the subway and like, yeah, we've all been in there and we all know everything that happens.
But you got to remember that you got new generations of motherfuckers, just like all these Williamsburg sons of bitches who just move into the city. They just on the subway now. So they don't know any subway references. So now when somebody young with a young dumb face say the same old shit, they go like this, oh, he's a genius.
It's true. And in their defense, I have to say, in their slight defense, is that I came in, and I can't speak for you on this, actually. Maybe you're not, but I did come in the comedy as a big student / fan of comedy. Like, I watched all
everything to this day.
Like I said, I had a very big working knowledge of the comics that were working at the time that I started, the years before the 90s.
Yes, the guy used to be young in the club with my cousins.
Yeah.
And young seeing motherfuckers before I even was allowed to be in a comedy club.
Yeah, you were actually there. I'm just talking about.
I remember when Colin Quinn was a bartender.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
But I mean, just like I used to
begging for time on stage.
Andrew, Philadelphia West Coast Video. You remember West Coast Video? I used to go to West Coast Video, and they had a pretty great comedy section. I would get every weekend. My grandmother would take me there, and I would get all the VHSs of like. They do the HBO half-hour special they had on VHSs, and I mean everything. Bobcat Gold, it's just things I would never even. And things I never even rewatched. Like everyone would be like, "Oh, Steve Martin, that was the first like arena comic," and I'd get his stamps. Couldn't give a shit about it. Yeah, didn't like it very much.
But you wanted to peep it.
But I wanted to know what it was. Yes.
That's the only way you get perspective on what you want to do in this.
But but I'm going back years before even thinking I can do comedy. I just thought that's what helped develop my personality.
Right.
I'd watch stand-up comedy, and then I would go fat Jew but at school.
Right. Not for a living selling products.
Not for selling products or making money. I'd go to school, and then, by the way, I would go, hey, I got this Dice Clay, Dice Man Cometh, I watched it, and I would say, like, he does, this is a joke he said.
I would do the same
we all
thing.
did
And it
Eddie
made people
Murphy Raw.
laugh.
We all did Eddie Murphy Raw.
I used to do even David Letterman money. I would be David Letterman at my fucking all-black public school.
Yeah.
Because I liked the lines he used, and I thought they were funny.
It was great, but you don't.
You knew where to stop that before. You don't bring that to the stage and say that's your product that you giving out there.
Dude, I've had people open for me on the road who like I hear them giving advice over my shoulder to another comic because he would, the feature act kills. The one guy opened for me the last place I was in Toledo, Ohio. Man, Jesus Christ, he sang on like 11 times in his set, like singing, just nonsensical bullshit. And then some guy was like, asking about comedy and starting out in comedy. He's like, "What do you do? He goes, do you ever take jokes and stuff, like take other people's jokes?" And he's like, like it was the process. He says, in the beginning, that's what you do. You take stuff, you find stuff online, you do like joke book jokes you get from other comics, and then by the time people start, kind of coming to watch you got to like start doing some more original stuff and coming up with your own thing. And I just like
that's not how you do it.
I'll bite my tongue on most things and just let that go. Like, who cares? But you got to be. It's like, come on, man. Like, you can't believe that. It was
he believed it. He believed it.
Oh, it was morally reprehensible if you did it ever. Listen, shit happens. I remember for 2 or 3 nights in a row,
right?
I did some joke where I talked about like something like girls, like describing a girl's pussy and saying something about parachutes, like guys parachuting out of her pussy,
right?
And I was going, and I even said I was like go 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 go,
right?
And then 3 days later, I was driving to Philly. I remember that, and Skanks for the Memories, a Telus thing comes on, and men's nipples should squirt things like motor oil or beer or Little Green Army Men. Right. Go, and I just go, oh shit, okay, well, and I just go, never again.
Go. Right.
I go, right. I go. I clearly heard that before. It influenced my thought, but no one goes, you just took a Telus thing. I go, no, yes, I did, I guess, but it's like I'm calling myself on it.
Yeah, but that's understandable as an
artist. I don't want to go out there and do. Why would I want to be genuinely called? I couldn't imagine the shell that I would go into. Someone's like, you just did, David Tell's entire set from last night. I'd be like, holy shit. Like, I couldn't imagine anything worse than that.
Yeah, that's the worst nightmare for somebody who's actually genuinely love comedy, love stand-up.
And want to do it.
And want to do it for a long time. But everybody's not like that. Some people just want to get in and try to get a hot fucking payday. And they
can. Some of them can.
And they do. Mm-hmm. And they do. It's dirty out there. Definitely if you go out on the road, when you come home from the road sometimes, your jokes stay out there. And they still get used.
No shit. It's amazing how many people really have a perspective on comedy that, like, well, you get into comedy and like,
you steal.
Dude, when I got told I was doing my hour special this year,
right?
Like 17 years in the comedy, I like not melted down, but I was like, wow, I got emotional. It meant the world to me,
right?
And I feel like most comics now figure like, about 3 years in, you get like Conan or blah blah blah, and then 5 years in, you get a half-hour special. 7 years in, you do an hour. It's just the way it goes. And then when I see someone actually do that.
Right.
Follow that trajectory. I'm like, I watched the hour. I'll be like, or the half hour, whatever it's going to be.
It's about.
And just go, wow, this guy must be some kind of a fucking prodigy. And then you're like, this stinks. I would follow this guy at his family reunion.
Yes. It totally stinks. But that's how people think. The mentality, motherfuckers just want it fast, want it now.
Sure.
And the agents and the bookers are the same way. They want to do the same shit. They don't want to work for it a lot of times. They just want to fucking get somebody who pops real fast and they can get as many products out before the public realizes this guy stinks.
And I'm not even talking about myself here, but then there's so many guys who are like out of these classes who fall through the cracks to some degree where it's like, guys are really hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know so many.
Kurt's brilliant. Yeah. He's still in the fight.
Yeah.
Doing well now. Me and him are both.
Everybody's
me and him
fighting,
together.
nigga. Everybody's a fight.
Joe List, man. How funny is Joe List? But like, grinding it out, man.
I know a million of them. I know a million names I can name. A lot of these motherfuckers not even in comedy anymore. But I swear to God, they could follow anybody. They could fucking go on any stage. But life sometimes take over.
Man,
there's other things pulling on you other than the stage.
And then seeing it get past the years, then it goes the other direction where you start becoming like sad, and you're like, oh shit.
It's not a good look.
You're like, what? Reggie McFadden just vanished one day.
We went from fucking Martin's episodes into, hey, do you want to buy gold in South America?
And then he just went fucking native.
And I'm like,
wait, he just went native and took off.
Gold mines in South America and Africa? I don't think I want those.
Gold mines. Then he came.
One of the funniest dudes I ever saw in my life.
No shit. Then he came the next year with. He has exclusive oil rights to Costa Rica, and he had Carla, my ex, who's a lawyer. He had her go over like document papers, and she told me, she was like, I think he just just pulled off forms off the internet. This has nothing to do with
anything. He
said he wants me to proofread these documents about him having. She goes, when he said it to me, he goes, so not Texaco or Exxon or Mobil. Reggie McFadden has exclusive oil rights to Costa Rica.
He won it in a poker game.
The country of Costa Rica. Reggie McFadden's got in there and has exclusive oil rights.
I got that forward on email.
Shit. And shamelessly would come around asking people, he goes, you're like, yo, you know what I'm into now? And you think he's going to talk about either like some kind of sports or some kind of comedy something or social media.
Right.
We're like, what? He's like, gold. Like, and he meant it. And you saw in his eyes.
Yes, he did meant it. I had a conversation with him about it.
This guy had the ability to craft good jokes, do great act outs, show up on time on sets and act and do these things. And then at some point you just break. Your mind breaks because it didn't go the way you'd hoped.
We're just assuming it broke, though. We don't have a medical,
That's said. We assume it broke. I mean, just like, yeah.
From what my eyes and ears tell me,
we're assuming it broke. But I'll be honest with you. Right now, I hope he's got like a gold-plated AK-47, like in Costa Rica right now, guarding his mind.
Oh, I wish, but I don't think so.
But wouldn't that be great if we're just wrong? I hope we're wrong. I love him
too. I love him to death. He's one of the funniest dudes ever.
Sweet guy. Like really, really one of the guys who was like well into the game when I was young, and it was just like very nice to me and stuff like that. But when I see it, I'm not saying it to make fun of him. What was remember Dave Edwards?
Oh, Dave Edwards.
The guy who was on The Real World. He's another one.
Oh, yeah, like, Dave, yeah.
One day he was just like, oh, this guy's just snapped. That's it. Just, like, the business just got him.
Remember that's the one who pulled the blanket off of Kenny Anderson's wife.
Well, she wasn't at the time, but
Tammy.
Yeah.
And now she's still on TV. He's gone.
Tammy Roman.
Figure that out.
Yeah,
she's
Basketball
on
Wives,
third or fourth show now. Mm-hmm. And he's gone. He was a big star. He was not a big star, but he was on his way.
She was like Chappelle. Chappelle backed him hard.
Yeah.
Put him in Half Baked.
Yeah.
He was in House Party 3?
Yeah.
Dude, Kurt.
I remember he was coming around Boston Comedy Club at the beginning. Mm-hmm. He was still coming around Boston, but that's when he was falling.
Yeah. That's he hijacked Kurt. Kurt lived in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
Right.
When we first moved up here. Like, Kurt moved up here a little bit, about 3 months before me.
Right.
And lived like in a converted warehouse space with these like two other roommates. And Dave Edwards just like finagled his way into staying with him for like 2 or 3 weeks.
I remember that. I think I do remember that.
And Kurt was like, he's like, yeah, dude, every day he would make me sit down. He would show me like House Party 3 again. And like his reel and the stuff.
That's like, horrible. That's scary.
It's If
you're trying to relive your glory days through a VHS tape, nigga.
But the problem
is like, no, not that one. That's The Last Dragon. I wasn't in that one.
But don't tape over it. I took the tab off so you can't tape over it. You gotta break off the little fucking plastic tab.
That is sad. Comedy's not easy. We got a hard life, nigga. People think it's all laughs and giggles and fucking no. You gotta really fight for it to get a position where you can stay in this for a long period of time.
It'll make you physically sick. Like in your stomach. Like you could actually like feel ill from like this stuff. You're like, what the fuck?
That's why it seems like it's just a never-ending ass woman. And you see what they're trying to do with Billy Burr right now with this Caitlyn Jenner shit. There's nothing that happened on Conan O'Brien.
Sweet
nothing.
Transition.
That's sweet transition. I'm a pro. He said nothing. Let's play the clip. Can we play the clip let's play the Billy clip because this blew up into something and it's disgusting.
We have an ad. Hold on.
That's an ad? All right.
2 seconds.
Why the dog got to be white?
Here we go.
That's what killed me when Bruce became Caitlyn. That was like a national news story, at a ridiculous level.
Right.
There's like baby seals washing up on the beach because there's no fish left, and they're talking to this lady, like, so Bruce, are you gonna go? Can your Olympic back handle a D cup, or are you gonna go with like something a little more perky? Saying that in any bad way. I'm just saying. I miss that guy. I miss him already. He should have told us. He should have given us a chance to say goodbye. I watched him on the Olympics. I watched him on Chips. I watched him on that horrible show my wife watched where he just walks around in the background. And nobody listened to him. It was so sad. And then I don't know, out of nowhere. It's just, he's Caitlyn. Then you couldn't react. You couldn't on any level be like, oh my God, what the F? On any level. You couldn't say that. Or you automatically homophobic. It's like, dude, I didn't hear your inner thoughts. I didn't know what you were doing. All of a sudden, you're supposed to... Dude, you shave your beard off. People were like, oh my God, that's your chin? Wow. This guy walked out a dude, came back a woman. You're just supposed to be like, oh yes, anyways, Caitlyn, that's all I was saying.
It's too funny.
It's great.
It's great and it's accurate. What's the offensive part?
It is accurate, and like everyone flares up, but he represents like probably what the world's supposed to be. That's the problem. Is like you have to accept it and ignore it somehow, even though it's being jammed in your face. That's why,
on every channel.
That's why I said like I don't get that. The Caitlyn Jenner thing's a very good example. It's like I couldn't give two. It's like by all means, Bruce Jenner, like cut your dick off or don't or do whatever.
Throw it in the river.
Become a woman, blow dudes, fuck chicks, still have kids. And
I assume you did already.
Yeah, but all that stuff. It's like I have, and I support your right to do that. I would fight. I would argue heavily for you to be able to do that. But when I see you, I'm going to be like, oh, freaky fucking Bruce Jenner became a weird fucking chick. It's creepy. It's all things weird, but I don't care. Do it.
If I see any 6'5" woman coming at me, I'm going to be like this, Lisa Lobo, and then I'm going to be freaked out a little. If you ain't Lisa Leslie, nigga, or
you immediately,
Rebecca Lobo, or whatever.
You hike your shorts up and get in a nice
I'll go in defensive position. Defense. Nothing down low, you big bitch.
Go on, try to dribble between my legs. I got the hand going right back.
Nothing down low, bitch. All elbows. I mean, you can't. It's silly that you can't make fun of it because, first of all, that's the one way you're not treating them like everybody else. We make fun of everybody. Yeah. We're comedians. We make fun of everybody. So if you leave somebody off that list, now you're treating them like somebody different. You treat them like they're not part of a group of humans. Oh, yeah. So nobody wants that. Nobody want to be left out of the jokes. If you're telling jokes on everybody, tell a joke on them too, because then it means even more that you don't tell jokes about them.
But they really want to. It's more like the we're here, we're queer, we're not going anywhere. There's like an added line that has like, we're here, we're queer, and it's like, but don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Don't make it a thing at all. It's like, well then and stop yelling that you're here and queer. Like,
yeah, stop.
Just be queer. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't know. Like, I clearly know there's a large portion of this country and the world that fucking goes, ew, I hate that. You know what I mean?
I understand that. And
okay, but it's like
it's one thing to hate it. It's another thing to try to fucking abuse him for being himself.
But you're policing for your.
But don't police my reaction to it.
But they're policing normal reactions.
Yes.
For the stupid.
Yes.
Like you're always protecting the stupid.
That's what society we live in. We coddle the fucking dum-dums.
So you're like, we have to let the dum-dums, like the actual people who hate this know you can't make a joke about this. Like, absolutely, yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Over and over and over again. Bruce Jenner was a fucking decathlete, and now he's contemplating getting his dick punched backwards. Like, that's fucking hilarious. But
good old dick punching backwards.
But I mean, if you met Caitlyn Jenner tomorrow, it'd be like, pleasure to meet you. Wow.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Who gives a fuck? Right.
Hey, are you happy now, Caitlyn Jenner? Yeah, then great. Be happy. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. The interesting part in this story, I'm reading these tweets, they're not mad at Bill Burr. They're mad at Conan for laughing at the jokes and not shutting it down.
I don't understand.
Like, he had the responsibility to shut that shit down, and he laughed along and let the audience play along too by Conan.
It's like, what the Conan supposed to do? Stop the laughter on the...
Could you imagine the blogs that would have existed in Johnny Carson era when Sammy
this
Davis...
Country's getting ruined, man. This fucking country's getting ruined.
The racial, the subtle or not so subtle racial jokes that would go out on that show when you get your Don Rickles or whatever,
yes.
and Ed McMahon's like cackling and they're all sitting there. You know, they did that famous SNL sketch, the joke where they're all Johnny Carson, Dom DeLuise, and Farley. They're all laughing and pissing their pants, like how hard they would laugh.
Yeah.
But it really was like, and no one complained. I mean, I don't know, maybe one like, you know, Pony Express letter would show up about, you know, someone complaining, but the world just went into how it was.
But one
then
or two tweets mean everything now to these people. Now it's so PC that one or two tweets, could you think that Twitter's ablaze with this? Twitter's not ablaze. One or two motherfuckers with one or two followers said some dumb shit, and now they fucking running with that story, because that's the storyline they would have go to.
But it's the same thing we even talked about with, like, the slut shame, from going to anti-slut shaming to being like, come on, girls, like, don't wear bras and wear see-through tank tops.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like this extreme thing where it's
extremes.
Like, well, as I'm saying, so the same thing where they go, well, yes, you couldn't have the Johnny Carson level of like suggestive racial humor and stuff like that, or just like TV of that time, All in the Family, stuff like that. You couldn't have any more
golden age.
But it goes so you get to a point where it's like, hey, it's not that cool to make like harsh racial jokes.
But now you gotta have everything
which
sterile.
I'm for. But more than that, yes, now it's like, no, man, don't even, if you're a white like guy on it, do not write like a pretty hilariously racist anti-black joke for a white sitcom character. It just won't happen. Like you'll be shut. You'll be shut down.
You'll be shut down.
Rather than going like, if you asked the common like layman black dude or girl, like they're like, no, it's either funny or it's not funny. Like, I don't know. Like, they're not like the world is holding me down. And even you know this sitcom is now saying it's like no one gives a shit.
It's one or two people, just like it's women, just with women issues. It's one or two women go like this, but they bark about something they don't like. Just like you think transsexuals are all up in arms over the fucking Conan O'Brien show?
No,
they don't give a fuck.
They're chugging cock in bar bathrooms.
Yes, they do. They really live it. It's all these straight fucking nerds who fucking like, I gotta coddle these people, and I gotta coddle these, and I gotta wear AIDS ribbon, but I won't talk to nobody with AIDS. It's like, fuck off with your fake, phony fucking Karen.
It is. It's fake, phony Karens. It's a... Ooh.
What's that? We got a... Yeah, there we go. That was all fake, phony Karen commercial.
It's the same... By the way, the people writing those blogs are the same chick who's waiting for the nerd comic to finish coolly bombing. What you were saying earlier. It's the same girl. The same girl, yeah.
He's a phenomenon. I love the sweater.
Yeah. They didn't get your Sylvia Plath references, but I do.
They're awful. So what do you think they're gonna attack Conan now? Do you think this is gonna blow over? Do you think this is gonna be a thing with Conan?
I think it'll blow
with the transsexuals.
I think it blows.
You think you're gonna have Caitlyn come on the show?
Because he laughed at a joke.
Because he laughed at a joke.
I mean, if I was,
you can't laugh at a.
I mean, I would assume Caitlyn Jenner's reaction to it would be like it's more embarrassing to go on there and talk about him. Let's say, who cares?
And then all these people trying to figure out why Trump is getting all this because people just fucking tired of shit. People tired of not being able to talk like human beings, like adults. Mm-hmm. Like we're adults and we can't talk. That's why I love that. If I was a rich dude, holy shit, I would piss more people off. Because I would just go around. I wouldn't give a fuck. If I had $1 billion, you could suck my dick and in my dick's ass.
And no one can touch you.
And nobody can touch you. That's why Trump's having a ball. You think he's having more fun than anybody during this presidential election. Mm-hmm. It's like the Monopoly man on fucking acid. Fucking great.
It is the Monopoly man. He's traveling around, high-fiving fucking dum-dums all over the country.
The Monopoly man driving around in a convertible yelling, "Who's got Coke?" That's Trump's campaign money.
Getting his dick sucked by a girl named Bunny.
Who wouldn't vote for that? I mean, he's just making people just frustrated. I think that's why his poll numbers are going up and up and up, because it's too PC everywhere. Everywhere you go. I don't care if it's McDonald's or your office.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's all PC.
But it's I think the misconception is PC leads to like this puritanical society.
And it does not.
What it's leading to
Nazism.
But it's also what it's leading. No, but I think that PC is leading to girls with their titties hanging out because you're an asshole if you go like, hey, my kids are out here. Like, put your fucking tits away. You know what I mean? Like, your pussy hair's hanging out of the top of your shorts, you fucking dumb clam. Like, put it away. And then they go, you're shaming this girl for her expression of her pussy hair being out of the top of her shorts.
It's un-American.
I hate it.
Oh, my God. Well, what can we do, though? What can we do to stop it? I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
I mean, well, the sad part is that comedy probably is one of the front lines of being able to handle that. But, I mean, Bill, I bet Bill Burr is fucking, from what I know of him, I bet he's pretty surprised there was backlash from that.
I think he's not totally surprised. I think
he thought there was going to be
he's disappointed.
Dude, the backlash I got for the joke I did, the Michael Vick joke I did on Fallon.
What?
Like the heat I got from that was I did not expect it to be like life threats and
people
threats
are gross.
on my family.
People are fucking gross.
And you're like, you are really upset about imaginary dogs I made up in a joke.
What was the joke? That Mike Vick was right?
No, I said he's wrong. I said that I go.
You said he was an Asian away from being right?
I said he was wrong. I go, he was terrible for what he did, but he's the quarterback for my team. So as long as he wins for my team, every time he scores for the Eagles, I'll throw him a dog and let him tear it apart like a werewolf in the end zone. I said just bathe in the blood to stay fast and young. And
that's a fact, sir.
Yeah, and then I said if he wins the Super Bowl, I'll mail him a box of puppies and a photograph of me shushing.
You said that on what show? What did you say?
Fallon.
On Fallon, all right.
And I thought it was balls. They let me say it.
Right.
So I knew there was going to be some flack for it, but I mean, like, how insane people are.
They'll kill a human over a dog.
In defense of fictitious dogs.
Right.
I'd tell my daughter at school, I'm like, hey, can someone walk her to the bus for the next couple of weeks? Because, like, there's people are threatening, like, maybe we'll take your daughter and feed her to some dogs. How about that?
So you got my email.
Fun. I'm like, maybe. I'm paying you to do this.
The same thing happened with Amy Poehler. And she didn't even say it.
Oh, with the JC baby?
She just produced a show that included the line,
yeah, pissing on Blue.
I can't wait till Blue Ivy's old enough for Ray J to piss on her.
No, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, sorry.
You're mixing up your black people. That's
Ray J's going to fuck her on video.
Get your fuckers and your pisses right. Yeah.
And she's getting death threats.
Well, she deserves it. Stop pissing on a little black baby, you fucking white whore. How about that? Let me get the outrage calls.
But it is, people are they're absolutely ridiculous. But
they're ridiculous.
But they have nothing better to do. I'm trying to get better, and I think I'm doing better, but, like, I was very susceptible for a long time to, like, a guy, you click on the Twitter thing, and it says, like, blah, blah, blah is following you. He's got 10 followers tops. And he's following me, but the thing he writes is like, you're the most unfunny, fucking fat piece of shit I've ever met. Like, you make everything you're on worse. And I get back, and I'm trying to even stop doing like the, favorite it, retweet it. That's what I normally would do. But
Stop doing that dumb shit. Block them.
No, but I'm saying, exactly, I fought that for a long time. People say, just block people. I go, that's kind of lame, dude. I was like, I'll retweet it. Who gives a shit? And it's like, you know what?
Not.
That person's like, because no matter what, and again, you get through your day. No one gives a shit. None of those tweets have ever broke my stride.
No.
But there's still that minute of the day where you're like, all right, dude, like, our only thing is to entertain.
Right.
We're pure entertainers. Verbal tap dancing. Mm-hmm. So there's such a pure thing to just doing it. Like, I want these people to like me and laugh. And when someone comes back like, you suck dick and you're the fucking worst, you're like, Jesus, dude.
It's like trying to hand out flowers.
Yeah, and you kick me in the balls.
Yes. It's ridiculous.
It's so weird to be so, it's like, then just don't, we go, you're awful on every show you're on. It goes, then just don't listen to it.
Yeah, don't listen to it when you're on.
Like, that's fine. There's things I don't like. I don't buy
People act like you break in their house and go like this. You gonna listen to what I got to say for 4 hours.
Wake up, motherfucker. You ever been on the subway and notice you can't hear the guy giving the announcement? I'm trying to find my train, motherfucker. Wake up, I said.
People need to fuck.
Why is there grill marks on airplane food?
You got a grill up here?
The continental breakfast. Hey, it's also happening to Jeb Bush for using the term anchor babies.
Now, this anchor
and
baby
that's an
thing,
actual term.
Yeah, this anchor baby is an actual term by white people, though. Let's not try as the actual term like Mexicans say it.
Is it okay if we say, can we say anchor, baby?
Anchor.
Anchor.
Yeah, it's on Channel 7 News next to Sade Better Than Moi. Listen, yeah, the anchor baby is going to get even bigger because this story is going to go for the whole campaign. Already, Trump's guy came out on the CNN and said that he was trying to explain that it's 400. This is crazy math, by the way. They said it was 400,000 anchor babies a year in this country.
So an anchor baby is
anybody
U.S.-born child of an undocumented immigrant.
Right. Now, here's the thing. They said that number was off that Trump's dude gave on CNN. Is there only really 350,000?
That they said?
Yes!
It was only 50,000 over.
The last time they did the count in like 2008. Now, here's the thing, though. A lot of middle class and rich people from all countries around the world, when they're pregnant, they'll come to America to give birth so their kid will have American citizenship. Because we're the only countries that do that dumb shit where you can come here and drop a baby and it's automatically American now.
Yeah, Trump wants to get rid of that.
Like a base.
Trump wants to rescind that.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Personally.
We're taking it away?
I don't think it should be automatic that just because you had a kid here that the kid's automatically American. It's like,
I don't think
it's 1776.
I don't think farting out kids should be your citizenship scam.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
That's what it is. That's the problem. But I'm curious about the
350,000.
About the backlash for the term anchor. I just thought that was like a term.
But it's derogatory because it's saying like you just came here with the sole purpose to escape whatever shit you going through and then drop the baby off so you don't have to go back there. Like you're not trying to come in the right way. So it's like it's an underhanded fucking terminology.
So it's just kind of saying it's making an accusation before you get a story. You think kind of.
But I don't care what you define it as. It's kind of a fucked up practice.
No shit.
I'm not like, hey, I'm off to France just to shit out a kid, so now I'm French.
Yeah, this country's far too worried about other countries than instead of like stuff here. And like I said, like, you know, again, it's always about the problem is like having like the wrong spokesperson for shit. You know what I mean? Like Donald Trump just sounds like a fucking old rich racist asshole when he talks. So that's the problem. But you know, so I'm saying when you're like, so it's like, you know, we're building a wall to keep out these, you know, Browns and Mexicans and you're like, Jesus, he sounds so shitty saying it, but you're like, I wish there was someone that could more eloquently put, like, we have a population issue here, and it ain't getting any better. Right. And we probably need to be a little more strict with the rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it ain't just like he need to also.
But instead of saying like, but that's the reality. That's like a diplomatic way of saying there's like an issue.
He need to also mention that it's not just South Americans and Mexicans coming in here illegally. It's a shit ton of Canadians here that don't go back. That don't go back to Canada. They just don't.
But I'll tell you what, man. We will. I just know from comedians who've had. They will fucking catapult your ass right back, though, if they catch you.
If they catch you, they'll get you out.
They don't just give you like you're a lily white Toronto person. Like, no, they're like, get the fuck out. Yeah, I've seen him beat. I've seen a girl and a guy comic both who tried to come under the radar. One in New York, one in L.A., and they got sent back and like can't even go over to work. I mean, they try to get it, and sometimes you can get over. Right. Somehow, you know, like just have a border agent who doesn't give a shit, but
right.
Most of the time, like for like the next like 5 or 6 years, man, you really have to like appeal it and stuff. You can't even come back to visit.
One of my good friends who you know too, fucking Seamus. That's not his real name, so we can say it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Now he's Irish. And he was in the country for a long time. Then they put him out the country. Like he went out the country and couldn't get back in. Mm-hmm. So he had to fly into Canada. And this is during the wintertime.
Jog across.
He walked across the frozen lake that has the sensors on it. They got sensors out there that pick you up if you're out there. So this thing have to stay close to the ice.
He felt like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes.
He had to go through the fucking lasers in a cat suit.
This motherfucker did this, and this is miles, and he had to cross right up outside of New York. Over that fucking lake and then walk. This is wintertime. And then I was like, money, you deserve America because who would go through all that shit to get here to work at the fucking so-and-so?
Yeah, no shit, man. You hear all this like digging tunnels and, you know, you feel bad when you hear those stories of like, what do they call them?
He heard
like the coyotes. What do they call the coyotes who get the the vans and charge like $1 gazillion to fucking
to sneak you in.
Yeah, it's like pretty shady and scary looking and all that shit.
This motherfucker was on an ice lake that was cracking at night, like 3, 4 in the morning. And so if he go in, nobody's saving him because nobody even knows he's there.
And then when he gets there, by the way, he's just in like fucking Buffalo or whatever.
Yeah, he's just out. He got to walk there to like some fucking gas station, try to get to a bus station, to try to get to
maybe a hotel or whatever. That's
I was like,
nuts,
holy shit, that you really wanted to come to America.
That's great, though. I don't, again, But
if they still catch him, they're going to throw his ass out.
Of course, yeah.
You're going to be out of here. And he can't leave the country, like, he can't go visit his family over there, because once you go, you're out.
That's why he works like a hunchback, just like blacksmithing in a basement somewhere. He does old Irish work. I'm a leathersmith.
He's making horseshoes on 86th
Street. He's wielding swords.
What an idiot. Yeah, I mean, that's hardcore, though.
Yeah, you're happy you don't have to be a part of that. It's nice to be
born here.
I mean, thank God.
But I think they should change that law, though. I don't think that should still apply that just because you have a kid here that it's American citizen. That's like, what the fuck is everybody else struggling here for generations and generations to get here to live here?
Well, it's funny, like, it's on the tone of how you say it, how they describe even like, and I hope I'm not misquoting Trump's idea, because they go, well, if someone has an anchor baby, like that baby's a citizen. It's like, and they catch the parents, like, it's like they're like worried about, like, well, Donald Trump's you saying send these people back, and the kid's a citizen like here, and he's like, oh no, like take your kid too.
Yeah, take the kid too.
And people are like, they're saying like that's an insensitive thing, like take your baby. It's like, no, yes, like he's sort of like, yeah, it's like, are you angry at him because he's like, well, yes, take the whole family and get it. Like, you can't use this baby.
Like, what other countries do this? Is England doing this? I don't think so. Is France doing it? Doubt it.
I don't know what their what you got to go through to get citizenship or working visas there. I know a lot of comedians from like other Australias and all other places.
They seem to always have it worked out.
They always go to. I shouldn't say always. A lot of them, even Canadians,
right,
will often go to England first,
and then coming through England,
and then coming. But not even. I'm not so much like a day or 2 day trip of travel. I'm saying when they want to move here,
right,
and figure out citizenship, it's much easier to go first. You do England, and then I think it's easier to get your American one. Like after that,
after you go to England,
yeah, a lot of them just go to England. Jim Jeffries was like very like. Before you ever even heard his name, he already had like TV shows in England.
Right.
Like he went there from Australia. Now, I'm sure when he left Australia, he wanted to just go to America. I mean, everyone wants to come to fucking him. You're not famous till you're American famous, really. That's just the truth.
Right. You can still have a nice life, though.
You could have a great life. You can
have a great life. Probably a better life, because you don't have to have all this dumb scrutiny as the fucking American media is going to put on you.
Sure, yeah, but there's still like there's that itch though. You want to fucking.
Oh, you want to. We had to walk down.
I mean, Coldplay was just big in like
Cold who?
Birmingham. Yeah.
Who was it? Coldplay. That must be white America, huh, Lewis?
But I'm saying the Beatles' big deal was that they fucking Ed Sullivan show.
Yeah, that's the break. You got to break in America because all the money's here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got expendable fucking dollars. This is America. This is the place to go. You got extra money to buy your dumb shit.
Yeah, economy's falling apart, but no one chinches on entertainment.
Oh, we always got money for dumb shit.
Yeah.
Now, food, might not eat.
Xbox Live, though.
But that cable's on.
Exactly, yeah.
Hoverboards.
Yeah, hoverboard.
Hoverboards at the
We
fucking
the
JFK.
boys!
That was great. All the bread in America will have a hoverboard soon. We got a lot of shit to talk about, though.
Hoverboards?
Who are you voting for? You voting for somebody? You voting for Trump?
I've never voted, ever.
Ever in your life?
No.
That's how good it is to be white, huh? You just walk around like, they'll figure it out.
I just assume whoever wins has my best interest as a white man.
That's what Obama has 2 times happened. Good. Keep sleeping. So you're going to vote this time for president. This is too heated for you to stay out of it.
Yeah, I might.
Jay, you fucking bastard. You never did jury duty either, did you? You're not even a registered voter.
I never did jury duty.
You worse than a fucking undocumented citizen.
I've been called in for jury duty, and I showed up, and they were like, you can't wear shorts.
This must have been years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to be registered voter to even get called in for jury duty.
Yeah.
So you might have fucking registered in like high school or some dumb shit.
I remember right after high school getting in trouble because you had to register for some kind of service or like civil service. Is that what that
yeah,
is?
when you at 17.
Jury duty and shit like that. Or
when you turn 17, you
possibly the draft and all that kind of shit. Right. I remember getting in trouble for not doing that and having to do it.
What kind of trouble did you get in? What did they do to you?
They make you know. It's like, oh,
they'll send you a letter.
They basically, it's a letter, but it's like one of those, like, you're going to be in like legal trouble if you don't get this handled.
And your social security number won't work when you try to apply for a job.
Yeah, is that what they'll do?
Yeah, they'll do that.
They'll make you just not. I mean, that's crazy.
You got to fight for the country, baby.
But who would I vote for? I mean, I got to jump more into what's going on. I mean, for the pure novelty. I mean, I really don't vote because I'm part of the school of thought that's just like, does it matter?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes, it matters. It matters.
Because I don't think a lunatic is ever going to really get in, and I just think it's the worst it's going to be is a George W. like puppet type guy who's just controlled by shitheads, but it's all controlled by shitheads.
No, it can be worse. It can be a dude like Richard Nixon actually breaking the law and fucking trying to cover up shit. There's a lot of cover up shit. It can be Whitewater. It can be Clinton shit. It can be a lot of shit.
They're all covering something up.
Yeah, but, you know.
It's a matter of how big it is, sure. It's like, yeah, that's like, Watergate versus getting your dick sucked in the Oval Office. I mean, I'd rather have a guy who's just covering up getting his dick sucked in the Oval Office.
But they also had Watergate that was more than just getting your dick sucked with the Clintons. It was motherfuckers actually coming up dead who used to date. It was rumored that he had an affair with Hillary Clinton. And he showed up dead after he got that money from that fucking situation.
Sure, yeah. Isn't there a famous thing?
It's more than his dicks.
Didn't fucking, even this kind of goes back even to...
That dude came up dead, which was weird.
Caitlyn Jenner being involved in some shit. Didn't they always, I think all the Seth MacFarlane cartoons, like Cleveland and American Dad, always make reference to, and they really try to point out that Laura Bush, like George W. Bush's wife...
Yeah.
Like vehicular manslaughter, killed somebody with a car. Is that? I think
that might be true.
I think it happened.
I mean, you get to accidentally kill one person your whole
Kennedy,
life.
Chappaquiddick.
Well, that wasn't by accident. He drowned that bitch. He left in the car.
He fucking.
He gonna jump back in.
He was big adventured her. He's rode her off the road. That's right. But and then Caitlyn Jenner just was involved in a car accident where someone died.
She actually might get charged with vehicular manslaughter?
Yeah.
Because her car actually, I can say her, even though she was bruised when it happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yes. So she could be like this. Wasn't me?
It was like last year.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was? I thought it was like very, very recent.
Well, the charges are just happening now.
But yeah, actually her car hit the back of somebody else's car and pushed her into oncoming traffic, and she got killed.
Wow.
So I guess you got to kill a woman to become a woman. There could only be one.
It's like Jim Morrison with the Indian spirit. He goes, when I saw that dead girl on the road, her spirit leapt into mine.
Should Caitlyn pay for the crimes of Bruce?
Yes.
You have to.
I hope Caitlyn Jenner's in women's prison, just dick dangling in the fucking shower. Just that mule cock knocking around between the fucking thighs.
Where do you lock her up? Well, let's assume that Caitlyn Jenner goes to jail for manslaughter for, I don't know, 6 months a year. I don't give a fuck. Where do you put her? Here. Yeah? Right here.
Men's.
You put it in the men's prison?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Didn't we learn this from remember they had remember they had the
Orange is the New Black.
Remember they had the tranny do MMA? And then you're like, oh no, that's still a dude. Like, watch this man with a pussy beat the shit out of this poor girl.
Yeah,
that's what happened. It's the same,
ridiculous.
like, you can't put a dude in fucking...
So, you tell me you're going to put a dude with a tuck-back dick and big fucking tits in with the dudes.
Well, hey, lady, you wanted to fucking be a girl, welcome to fucking... You're going to be in Dick Central.
His name was Fallon Fox. He was the MMA fighter. They figured out.
Oh, yeah, that he,
Just annihilate some poor girl.
beating the shit out of a woman.
Oh, dearie. And then just fucking throwing these crazy slugs.
Dr. Dre's like, why didn't I think of that? He could have done that years ago.
I got a pussy, yo.
Just tucking it. You can beat the shit out of Miss LA. You can choke Miss LA out in a fair one.
He's like, yeah. She goes, I just found out my girl's cheating on me. I'm going to go get breast implants and rough this bitch up. Come back with titties, just fucking dropping elbows on your chick.
Is that the Fallon Fox right there?
Yeah.
You got to see if they have the fight video is just fucking
look
hilarious.
at this fucking... This bitch knows she a dude.
Do they have the fight video? Can you find that out? I mean, it is so great.
Isn't she Puerto Rican or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
How is that even legal in the fight game?
I like, by the way, and they always go like to like Fallon Fox, like anytime. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner is like the least porn of all tranny names. They always come out of the gates with like a.
And you know, Brody's girlfriend name is Caitlyn too.
Oh, really?
It's a lot of weird shit going on with that family, man.
You ever see that?
Brody's girlfriend
you see that dude? That dude has Brody Jenner's got like a.
What?
A radio show that they make a
TV show? Yes,
it's
Sex with Brody?
It's the most uncomfortable, shitty thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'd rather watch Caitlyn Jenner turn it into Caitlyn Jenner than watch that Brody Jenner show.
With a butter knife.
A dull knife and an audience.
Look how fast it's like a dude beating up a girl.
This ain't right.
It's horrible. But Fallon Fox, you always got to pick up like a porn name for yourself.
So how did they figure out that Fallon Fox was a dude before?
Oh, I think she fought to be able to fight in the girls. I think it was like she made an effort. Like, no, I'm a woman. I should be fighting. And they finally said yes. And then it just like it was like an annihilation. So
how is like 20? Let's say she's 23 years old. This Fallon Fox. How is 23 years of fucking testosterone?
They proved it was a mistake.
But
certainly.
The 3 girls died. We were wrong. She ripped bitches' arms off.
Well, one girl got her orbital bones broke in her eye socket, but so she knows now it probably isn't cool to fight a dude with tits.
She choked one of the girls out with her own fallopian tubes. It was unfortunate.
With your penis pussy?
Let's see some of this fight. Let me see some of this future America.
Give me a second.
We're all going trans.
This is brutal. Oh, man, you can't just be beating up on... But just because you take your penis off, that means you're a woman now? And you can fight women?
No, it should not be the case at all.
So this is banned now. They can't... transgender girls can't battle.
I could check that with Louis J. Gomez. He's my MMA go-to guy on that stuff, but it's definitely like...
you sort of show those on that heifer?
I think it's not okay. It says, is this fair? It even says it there. It's like, no, probably not.
No. Beating on a woman. Okay, is this fair? Transgender beating on a woman in MMA.
But you want to hear something weird about this?
Where was Joe Rogan when all this was going down?
But look at like the throwing around.
Oh my God. Oh man. I saw the same thing happen on the subway a couple nights back. I mind my business.
Well, I can't get involved and fucking take a picture for Twitter.
Can't do both.
It's impossible.
And she's just leaning on it like this? Well, the other girl, though, did say she will take the fight, though, right? Or she had no choice but to fight.
No, of course. You have a choice. For sure.
Oh, man. How is that?
I mean, those are man punches.
That's man
hammering
punches.
down this girl. I mean, the girl's pretty tough. That's it.
Is she choking her out?
No,
she breaking her? Armbarred her.
But yeah, again, too, you have years of testosterone arm-barring a woman. I mean, like, you'll break their arms so quick. I don't understand. I think the interesting thing of that, though, comes up. You know what's interesting about that? Even if you know she's transgendered, Fallon Fox is on a subway, and a dude fucking comes up and like knocks her out, you'll still get an internal feeling of like, oh man, that dude just knocked the fucking chick. You still have that vibe of like, oh man, you knocked out a chick. If you saw someone hit Caitlyn Jenner now, you'd be like, you're fucked up, dude. But you wouldn't have thought that.
No, I would have still thought it. Anybody punching anybody in the face for no reason?
Not for no reason.
Like if they were fighting?
I'm talking about an argument that becomes violent. For whatever reason.
65. If it was a 65-year-old man fighting him, maybe.
Sure. No, let's just say let's just say square on everything except gender.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything's square.
Yeah.
You're still like, oh man, like you just fucking knocked that. Because you also would imply somewhere inside you that like if a guy wants to become a woman, he's probably sort of soft too, as like a person.
Yeah.
There's a softness to them, even though we've watched Bruce Jenner be a decorated athlete.
Right. But he had a gentle,
there's something soft. I mean, now he's also an older man too. But if you do that even young, there's got to be some sort of softness to you.
It just surprises me.
At least I'm saying to the spectator, you would assume that.
Yeah, you assume that he got like a maternal type of fucking softness.
Because you don't, because Fallon Fox, I find in a precarious situation because I also don't know if I want to watch Fallon Fox. I mean, I want to see it for the spectacle. But I don't know if Fallon Fox should be fighting dudes in her weight class either.
No. What about other trannies? Not trannies. I can't say trannies. Transgenders. Why? Ain't trannies the wrong word?
You can say it here, buddy. You're in a safe place with me.
You're right.
Who's listening?
Nobody's listening. I don't want Opie to get mad.
It's just Monday morning work week at prime time drive hour.
Not only that, she was in the Navy as a man.
Fallon Fox?
So she knows how to fight.
How can you live all that?
She knows how to be gay.
She knows how to tuck it. How can you live all that man life and then this for a weekend, now you're a woman, how does that work?
It's it's a misfire in the brain, man.
I can't with this. I just can't do it.
It's a misfire in the brain.
What?
One day, not even be one day. If it's something, Bruce Jenner claimed that it was something that was haunting him his whole life.
I tell you this, though.
It's a deviation, but I don't think it should be condemned. But to argue, that's what Bill Burr, I think, someone's trying to say.
Right.
It shouldn't be condemned, but how can you not say it's fucking freaky and like wrong in the sense of like it's just not the natural order of things? Although people do make arguments that the only thing that's ever dispelled that, by me being very adamant about that, is that when people go, maybe it's like the natural progression of solving overpopulation, like homosexuality and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, maybe. I don't know.
Overpopulation. It's most of this planet we don't even use. Yeah. Most of this, we only live on a coast of every fucking country.
We have to make water world real. I'm going to drink my own pee.
I would love it, somebody with gills. That we have the fucking shun niggas with gills. You gilly. Fucking gillers.
The gillies. The gillies are here.
It's nothing but wall-to-wall gillies.
Great. You know that gilly used to be in the Navy before it became a gilly?
Are you fucking kidding me, fucking neck breather?
I'm not MMA fighting some gilly.
Yeah, we'll always find ways to hate each other, won't we? As a species.
Without a doubt.
I want to talk about this Chris Carter shit, too. He talked to the rookies. What's up with Chris Carter? He
only catches touchdowns.
But he's an old man now, so he got like old man barbershop mentality. Like he say shit you can only say at the barbershop. It's like, nigga, just say it at the barbershop. Don't say this in public.
So Chris Carter was speaking to a rookie symposium where he's trying to, teach the young cats how to behave,
right?
Give them good advice from a veteran. He said, just in case y'all not going to decide to do the right thing, if y'all got a crew, you got to have a fall guy in the crew.
You got to have one to take the heat.
I picture it's advice he's giving while he's sitting in a barber chair, getting his eyebrows just for men. Just like he's got dye in his eyebrows, just sitting there like, now, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something.
I let my own boys know, y'all want to keep rolling like this? Then I need to know who's going to be the fall guy, who's going to be driving. Y'all not going to do all the right stuff now. I got to teach y'all how to get around all this stuff.
I love hearing your black scent, by the way, Andrew Goldstein.
I clean it up for the radio.
Y'all.
But how funny is it, though, that he'll go, and yeah, it's like almost like Chris Carter like blacked it up for the speech.
Who, Chris Carter?
Yeah, it doesn't really seem how even like the writing of that doesn't seem how he talks
regularly
on NFL Network.
No, he don't talk like that on NFL Network.
Inside the NFL and shit like that. It seems like he's like, now y'all motherfuckers better get yourself a motherfucker going drive that bitch, because y'all can't be playing around out here busting out with that pussy and shit, busting bitches' backs out with your money.
He's in front
Instagramming all up in your place.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
You don't say that in public. First of all, you telling them, hey, you need to break the law. So if you do anything bad, you say you ain't do it, you blame somebody else. And you make sure you have. So you lie to the police.
Like Ray Lewis.
You lied to the police, is what he's telling, in public to them. Yeah. In front of other people.
Chris Carr was like, I threw Randall Cunningham under the bus 15 times in my career. I don't know. Where was Randall Cunningham on the night of April 18th?
And the thing is, a fall guy is something you don't discuss with your crew. Your crew, you just pick one. You don't tell the nigga.
Yeah, the guy you like the least is the guy who's going to eat the shit. You tell him you like him more than you like him, then he eats some shit for you.
Like, y'all picking up Ray? Nigga, we ain't picking up Ray. Let Ray get there. Ray get there.
Me and Lewis and Dave got...
y'all be using Dave as a scapegoat.
No, it's funny. It was actually Lewis. We were all...
he is the Puerto Rican.
We were smoking weed out by the cellar, but like down like Minetta Lane.
Oh, yeah.
And cops put up, and we threw it away real quick, but they just stopped us anyway.
Right.
and they had all three of us, and Dave they didn't really see Dave doing anything. I think they saw me, like, where Lewis passed to me or me passed. I think Lewis passed to me, I threw it away.
Okay.
The cops pulled us over, and like, they just, like, it was so funny, man. Like, they were like, you get out of here to Dave. And Dave took off, and I was like, sir, I'm really sorry. I don't know what it's like, but I'm like a comedian. I'm working at the club around the corner. He's like, all right, then you get out of here. I'm like, thanks. And we just like Lewis just sat there. They let Lewis go too, like 30 seconds later, but it was just like none of us were waiting to see if the other ones were getting off. Like we were just like, we're like, oh, cool, thank you.
That's your white friends for you. 5-0 come around, they bounce, baby. They will bounce on you.
Me and Lewis have been up against the wall 2 or 3 times together, like idiots.
Smoking somewhere?
Always feels stupid. Yeah, I got caught.
Jersey will catch you smoking.
No, man, fucking New York. It was that time, and it was over by Eastville Comedy Club one time. But it's like there's the detectives. Man, Ari Shaffir has no fear of walking around smoking weed in the city. Dummy fucking my girlfriend Christine has told me she's like walked around smoking.
I walked around and smoked, but I still keep the eye out. I still keep an eye out.
But you smoke. Spliffs.
Yeah.
Tobacco, so it's a little even more. It looks like you have a lot of evidence that you roll your own cigarettes.
Right. Well, even when I see them, I'll hold the tobacco out like this. Yeah, I still have a joint.
And by the way, I'm not even necessarily against it. If you
they be like, oh, he drumming it. It's just drumming.
if all you have is a joint, I could definitely be convinced to do that in the right circumstance. But if I have a joint, if I'm smoking a joint. And I have my weed on me and stuff like that. It's like, that's just insanity.
Yeah.
To walk around and do it. You're asking to just get, now you get a ticket, I guess.
Now it's less.
I've never been like, I've never been caught with it since, I've never been caught with weed before, but I've been like detained to find out if I have.
I've been pulled up like they smelled it on, like I was smoking right in front of the olive tree too, right in the Comedy Cellar, and I was out there. It was one of the dick cups. It wasn't one of the regular cups that we already know from down there. It was like some newer dude, tall dude, wanted to fucking prove. So he was like, he saw me put it out too. And I didn't have any more weed on me anyway. I was waiting for the connect.
You're waiting for your guy who did an about face.
And then he took my ID though. He turned right around.
yeah.
Playing air guitar to himself. And then Noam and Ava came running around the corner and was talking to the cop, but the cop just took my ID and I ain't have nothing on me.
Yeah, they're just making, they're looking for like warrants. The cops, fucking jerk off cops, just looking to fucking.
He's like, if you tell me, then I'll let it. I was like, nigga, I ain't telling you shit. I said I ain't have shit.
They're trying to make their night easy, man. You get a nice, easy arrest like that with a person who's not going to fight and resist.
Yeah.
And does have things to lose.
Yeah.
They get a nice, easy, long. Man, I got arrested one time in New York.
Oh, no, I never got arrested.
I got arrested for unpaid seatbelt ticket, and then my license was suspended. I didn't know.
Oh, they pulled you over.
I got pulled over for a taillight being out. They ran my license. They go, things that we have to arrest you. Really? I can't just have like Carla take over driving. No, we already ran your thing. We have to arrest you.
That's some.
So I the process for those cops. I was their whole shit. Pleasant, not making a fuss or causing problems. Little old me, just wanting to get through this fucking shitty night.
Right.
They were with me for 7 hours, those cops.
What?
Transporting me to one station, then you got to wait there for 2 hours while they do paperwork. They gather you, took us to another station in Harlem, picked up like 5 or 6 other guys.
Central booking?
Put us in a fucking bread delivery truck almost. Look, it was a cop. It was a police van, but it was like like a U-Haul.
Right.
They shove us all in the back of. And then have you hold on to bars.
They give you a rough ride. It was a rough ride.
They do. They take you right down Park Avenue, hitting. It was crazy. 3 fights almost broke out in that we couldn't see. It was completely black, and people just being sweaty and next to each other. Just guys trying to fight while they were shackled together.
Wow.
And then central booking, and then by the time that whole process was done, man, it was like 7 hours before I went into the cell, and then there was like 10 more hours of in the cell.
Wow.
But like those cops, that was their whole simple shift, and they're not protecting and serving and fighting crime. They got to fucking get a nice, easy, safe night running me through the fucking ringer for an unpaid seatbelt. You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it is. It's really stupid.
For a seatbelt?
Give me a ticket or a summons and let my fucking wife take over drive. I'm not you didn't catch me with a fucking bloody machete in my fucking trunk.
I don't understand
it's insanity.
Oh, my God. All right, we got to take a break. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. It's Race Wars. It's Race Wars taking over Opie with the Jimmy. They gone. We here. Kurt's not here, but I got this. Big J's in the house with me.
I'm a soldier in the race war.
You are a soldier. We'll be right back. Peace.
Race Wars with Sherrod Small and Kurt Metzger is back.
That's something hot. That's something hot right there by the Superhumanoids. That's a hot song right there, man. Ancients in Venice. You like that, Jay?
Nice.
It's smooth, baby.
Where'd you hear this?
I have a Spotify show called Incoming with Joe Levy from Rolling Stone magazine.
Stone, yeah.
Yeah, but this
in the world of college rock.
No, this is definitely not college. This
Sure
is too
it
mature.
is.
No. This is a little older.
No, this would be on college rock stations for sure.
Definitely not.
100%.
I don't know what school you went to.
No, I didn't go to college.
See, there you go.
That's why I don't know the song.
And I did. And
that's why you
nobody
know it.
played this. This
College
song just
rock.
came out this year, by the way. If you around any college kids, you got some real big problems.
College kids know all those, like, small. I went to Bonnaroo, like, there's, 40 bands I've never heard of, but it's college. I mean, the college kids are just picking the new music. First of all, I don't know.
Sound like an old man.
Hey, where do you hear new rock music anywhere?
Oh, that's a
except
good
for
question.
Like college radio
Incoming.
stations?
It's called the show called Incoming on Spotify. Check it out. You can find a whole bunch of new rock, new rap, new everything.
Yeah, but new rap gets played.
What do you mean?
There's air time for
Not really. Only for the big ones.
It's in the top 40.
Only for the Drakes. For the Drakes of the world.
No, but I mean, why else would I know? Like, I know 2 Chainz and Waka Flocka and.
Well, you
I know the people
also
are.
started in Black Room, so you know fucking Cool Bubba Ice. You
I
went to
do.
lunch with Cool Bubba Ice, so
I did
you're
go
not
to
a
lunch
white
with-
person.
I did go to lunch with Cool Bubba Ice. I'm sorry. That's in my special skills on my resume. Able to hold down a lunch convo with Cool Bubba Ice.
You know most white people don't know Cool Bubba Ice, right?
Hamburger ain't having it. Hamburger. Remember Hamburger? Just
Of course.
I love just the premise and then the word hamburger.
That's my favorite comedian of all time.
Yes.
What's going on with Alien Gonzalez trying to come in this country? Hamburger.
He's kind of like the black version of the Shucky Ducky dude. Right?
They're both black.
Oh, was that the black dude too?
Shucky Ducky?
No, you know who I'm thinking about? Bruce Smirnoff.
Bruce?
Not Bruce. Yakov Smirnoff.
Nope. Bruce Smirnoff. Do your
I know
research.
Bruce Smirnoff is, but I
He's a comedian.
I didn't know. I thought you were not talking about him.
No, he has some shit like that before.
Where he
I
just
forget
says
what's
a
his-
line?
Yes. Bruce Smirnoff. I'm shocked you know him.
Remember the time? Yeah, he moved to
Cali?
fucking Florida to go do this is not a lie, the retirement home
Oh yeah, that's right.
circuit of Florida. That's
Yeah.
it. That's a tuck in your tail, man. Sucks.
You think that's like what a comedian got to do once they started?
It's the job of pure acceptance that it
You're not
didn't
gonna-
go the way I hoped it was going to go.
So you saying it's throwing in the towel job?
No. Well, yes and no. Yes, at
Not
the same
totally.
time, the beauty is you still get to make a living
Doing what you love to do.
if you love doing comedy, or if
Right.
it's the skill. Look, it's listen. I would prefer to go work a nursing home community
comedy.
of comedy than fucking roofing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like at least you get to it's not like laborious work,
Right.
But it is it's the same thing except in the cruise ships. You know what I mean? When you're like, I'm a cruise ship guy now, it's like, well, you've kind of made your bed that it's like.
So just fuck it. You can make your money. You can make good money, actually.
Bill Burr's a great example, man. If you talk to Bill, he'll tell you, he had to stop because he got into that college, that NACA, you go to the NACA conventions for college performing, and you go there, you can get all these gigs, and they're paying a couple grand.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but they're all one-nighters. And,
Oh,
and-
yeah.
and
I had
you get-
about 30 a season. I used to do about 30, 35 a season.
and you get
two,
to
$3 grand a piece.
and you get to a point, where it's not amazing money, but it's one-nighters for $2 grand, $3 grand exactly,
Yeah.
and you could pay. You could.
Oh, that's amazing money.
You can get
telling jokes.
You can get your own apartment. You don't need to have a roommate. and
Right.
stuff, and you get to that point. I think Bill even bought an apartment on that in the city,
Yeah.
and then it just came to a thing where it's like you got to make a decision. Now it's like I got to walk away from this money and get back in the world of
Yes.
You got to get your hands in the dirt again and be like, oh, I'm more.
It's just like doing
trying to get into
warm
the
up.
mainstream.
It's just like doing warm up for TV shows.
Yeah,
I
you
used to
get
do
lost
warm up
in it.
for I just did a bunch of warm up shit, but my cousin told me a long time ago, don't let the people who make decisions see you not famous.
Yeah,
and that's when you do warm up, all these people who produce all these TV shows seeing you as a not famous dude, and they're gonna remember you as a not famous dude, and want to keep you in a not famous position.
Also
in a lot of ways.
Also in a light of you're not set up to kill,
right?
Like, you're set up to like give T-shirts to tourists and like be amusingly funny and get some good laughs. Not that you can't get big laughs, but like.
You're not there for big laughs.
It's not the hammer of like, you're in a nightclub doing what you do.
Right. Oh, Kurt's calling in. Why is he calling on my phone? He's supposed to call in. Hello?
He wants you to hold it up to the microphone. Hello?
You got to call. You got to call the line. You got to call into the line.
Hey,
Kurt.
Everyone. Thank you.
It said the 866 number then? The 866-969-1969.
1979. Oh, no, 69. You're right. He's right. 1969.
Yeah, call that number. Call that number because then we can hear you on the line. Yeah.
Put $1 in the Chattanooga payphone.
Oh, the 866-969-1969 didn't work.
What? Is that why we have no callers today?
They just gave me the thumbs up. They said the thumbs up on that one. That one, he said call that one right now. It'll work.
Do we have no callers today?
Okay, call right now.
We haven't had one caller.
We had, but we didn't go
take them.
We talked. We talked it out, Jay.
I want to talk about Dr. Dre so bad.
What do you want to talk about, Dr. Dre? Beating up the girls?
Yeah, I think it's so funny. It's like that you really will forget about that if time goes by and he's got famous.
Let's break the story down.
Over again.
Andrew, you got the story. Let's break it down for him.
Yeah, so years ago,
25 years ago,
he beat up, here we go.
D, the hip-hop chick. Okay,
Yes.
Kurt's on. Okay, go ahead.
Go
Keep
to
telling the
Kurt,
story.
and I'll do this story later.
Where is this dummy? This dumb mouse. This mouse stinks.
No mouse pad.
There you go. Kurt, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There's Sweet Dicks.
Metzger.
Hey, Sweet Diddles.
Who got beat up 25 years ago?
Remember Dr. Dre used to just fuck up chicks a couple years back?
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that on Race Wars because there was a post. Sade posted something that I was laughing at, and then I read what he did.
Oh, yeah, he beat him up.
Oh, my God.
One girl, D, who was the hip-hop,
What was the show? I want to remember the name of the show.
The hip-hop show that was on late-night TV.
Like UHF TV.
Yes.
Dee Barnes, a former R&B singer.
Yeah, she won the lawsuit.
Not really. Well, really former, because
Was she a singer?
She was a singer before she was an interviewer.
What, was she like the 11th member of Escape?
She was a singer like, Pretty Girls Say they're a photographer.
No, here we go.
How many fucking shitty headshots have you taken with a fucking hot chick who said she was a photographer?
So many.
So many.
Hip-hop
Horrible.
journalist Dee Barnes and former R&B singer Michelle, but that's...
Michelle A. He's so white.
Michelle A. She's the one that get plastic.
She's actually married to him, right? She's married to him. He shot a gun at her. She ran in the bathroom, and he shot through a door.
Yeah, first of all, we have to understand that he was under a lot of pressure back those days because he was, going to med school to become Dr. Dre.
I think he should lose his medical license.
He lost his license to practice for
that.
He couldn't practice for 10 years.
It was Dr. Dre and Trapper John MD, always beating up bitches.
Back when he was Resident Dre.
But yeah, apparently he beat up D and he paid her off, and then he
So his statement was, 25 years ago, I was a young man drinking too much and in over my head with no real structure in my life. However, none of this is an excuse for what I did. I've been married for 19 years, and every day I'm working to be a better man to my family, seeking guidance along the way. I'm doing everything I can so I never resemble that man again. I apologize to the women I've hurt, deeply regret what I did, and I know that it will forever impacted all our lives. But it's basically, now I'm rich, I have to apologize.
Pretty much protecting your ass.
It's the movie theaters, and all those people make it.
Dude, I watched an interview where they're talking about Dee Barnes, like him and Ice Cube, and it's not like he's on, like alcohol. It's like a thing that they just do in their neighborhood. It sounds like,
What, beat up girls?
Yeah, they're like kind of proud of it. There's an interview with them where they're talking about how he totally had it coming, and it's not like he's in the middle of being drunk. It just sounds like some like hood saying from where they're from.
Right.
Well, what did he get mad? Did I ever say what he got mad at Dee Barnes for? Why he smashed her against the wall?
Yeah, I think she was talking some stuff about NWA back then that he didn't want out.
Not even, dude.
What was it?
He played footage of Ice Cube when he or whoever they were fighting with.
Ice Cube at the time, yeah.
Like they played a footage of NWA and then included, I think Ice Cube, someone they were mad at the time.
It was Ice Cube.
Right.
They all turned on Ice Cube.
When he left, plus he didn't want to get robbed with the rest of them.
Yep.
She did nothing that would warrant a beating at all.
Well, I hope, Kurt, you think that nothing a woman can do can really warrant a beating other than hitting you, maybe. He's like, for the stuff I hit girls for, I didn't see none of that prevalent.
I was like, wait, did she play something off of Ice Cube's solo album? Because that'll get a bitch knocked the fuck out. You better play some Straight Outta Compton or fuck the police. You come in here with some fucking jacking for beats, I'm gonna fucking plug this girl against a wall.
Did you see the movie yet? Did you go see it?
No, I didn't see it. Jay saw it.
I saw it.
And Jay thinks he's a regular white person. He ran out to go see Straight Outta Compton.
No, I'm a hypochondriac. So, no, I went out and got an AIDS test.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, you do believe it. You know me. I got an AIDS test.
You know what?
I love that AIDS is scary.
I remember that one time I blew Eazy-E backstage at a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert.
Jesus. You don't know if that was AIDS juice or Jerry Curl juice in your mouth.
Whatever it was salty.
Oh, remember that video from Bone Thugs about what happens when we die? Remember that old video?
Oh, yeah.
Crossroads.
Miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Yeah, he's gonna miss his Uncle Charles.
Y'all. And then at the end, they show Eazy-E in heaven, and I was like, boy, if he's going to heaven, we're all going to heaven.
Well, yeah, you can superimpose anybody into heaven in a video.
I remember Kurt one time at the Cellar. It was so funny. There was like a guy with like long braided pigtails.
Yeah.
And he was wearing like a bright white button-down shirt and bright white pants. You know, his shoes were, and Kurt made a joke. He goes, "You look like Bone Thugs and Harmony see you at the Crossroads,"
Right.
Which was so funny. And the guy just was not okay with it. Like, he didn't like that. Like,
because you called out his outfit.
I mean, but come on. I mean, that's just something you should laugh at.
Everybody's not going to laugh at you poking fun at him, nigga. Definitely a dude with braids and an all-white suit. He going to Puffy's party, and you poking fun?
And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Isn't that the most amazing? Like, first of all, it's like the most terrifying look, and you got your hair braided like a little black girl. And meanwhile, that's like the toughest. Like, it's almost like you're daring me to say something to mess me up.
Well, when me and Kurt used to perform at that Sweet Cheeks place that Kevin Hart used to run in Atlantic City, I mean, every day, every time you did that show, you felt your safety was threatened by guys dressed like Cab Calloway.
It would be great to get beat down.
You're getting beat up by a scat man.
Somebody opening for Ray Charles.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
It's like, then I get jumped by Bingo's Traveling All-Stars. Fucking shameful.
It was scary every weekend. It was like these guys were dressed up like that.
But you remember when we'd leave and be driving back because you get the money, they pay you,
right?
Good money.
Driving back, and we would be like so giddy because we never felt more alive.
Because you just escaped death.
Oh, dude, it's like going on that slingshot ride. Like, maybe you'll die, maybe you'll get through it, but if you get through it, you get $300.
Yeah.
You going home, and it's just
That's when they used to throw chicken bones at your heads, didn't it?
That's me, yeah.
With chicken
at that club, yeah.
Kevin Hart was hosting.
Y'all really love comedy, huh?
Oh man, we saw a guy named Black Shogun get into a full-blown fist fight at the club. Like he was hosting, and he brought me on stage,
right?
Because some guy in the audience was like, and him were just jawing back and forth,
right?
And he's like, you know what, man? Fuck this motherfuckers. I'm going to bring up your first comic. I'm going to go handle this dude. He's like, first guy coming on stage, man, Big J. And he brings me on, and then just goes in the audience, and his two boys follow him, and they just go have like a 3-on-3 fist fight. He brought me on stage so he can go fist fight in the room.
Awesome.
I just narrate. But the thing is, if you stay...
You Morgan Freeman it? He was like, Dan the black guy hit the black guy.
Black Shogun got killed that night. He was my best friend.
Wow, why didn't you narrate for him?
But I just narrated the fight because the real deal was, no matter what you said, no matter how many laughs you got, as long as you stayed on stage for your 10 minutes...
You got paid.
You got paid.
Yeah, you did.
But if you got off early, if some guy, they would fuck you. They'd be like, oh, no, you didn't do your time. It's like they're throwing things. It's like, you should have figured it out.
That's the most ignorant shit.
This guy...
But lovely. I love it at the same time.
Listen, you can measure how ignorant's going to be by how adorable the name of the place is.
Sweet Cheeks.
When you do black shows. So Sweet Cheeks. You're like, oh, this is going to be a bad one.
How about Roy's Comfort Zone? Remember Roy's Comfort Zone?
Yeah, Roy's Comfort Zone.
Roy's Comfort Zone, it was called.
That's through
Nothing
the belly
comfortable.
of the beast.
No shit. But it was. But the what's funny is the guys who ran that show, they currently to this day still owe me. Rock Solid Productions. This guy Dan, he would book, and Kurt was with me. He'd book us to do these things, and we would drive this distance to go there, saying to him, we kind of knew his game, and you'd be like, hey, is this gonna be like you're waiting for the people to show up to pay us? Or is there a budget? Nah, man, it always ain't like that no more. I know I fucked you before, but it ain't like that no more. And you get there, and it would be exactly like that. And so he started promoting last year like a Cape May comedy festival, and he even texted me
last year from this year
or 2 years ago.
Okay.
No, oh, dude, recently.
Yeah, not long ago. And he reaches out. He's like, will you do the Cape May festival? Yeah, he goes, we do the Cape May Festival. And so not only did I say no to it, I publicly on Facebook put out there, I was like, everyone beware, dude. This guy will fuck you. I'm just warning comics as someone should have done to me.
Right.
This guy is he's not square business. Like, you want to do it, but you should just know, like, this guy's probably into me for over $1,000 still.
And you were still going out for him?
Because he would always go, the way I'd always get caught in that scene was, we'll come back again next week, and I'll give you what you owe. And when when you're a young comic and you want that, you need that money to come in, you're like, well, I can walk with, 150 of my $300 now, because next week I'm going to get $450.
Right.
And then the next week you only get $100. And by the time it builds up, you're like, I'm going to show up one day and get $1,200. And then it's like, we cancel this. We ain't doing the show here no more.
Wow. He should. I think he nicknamed you Sprint Bill. That's how he put it. I can pay $120 now.
Keep my jokes on.
All right, listen. You can turn off HBO, but you got to leave me the Stars channel.
That is fucking horrendous.
But yeah, me and Kurt would get we'd get beat for money like that a bunch.
Now they would white boy y'all too on this because it sounds like this is some black promoter. And they would use black intimidation against y'all white comics.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, because I wasn't shit. Like, I was Jay's unfunny friend. So they weren't even trying to pay me in the first place. Like, I was just guest spotting most of the time.
It's like, who brought Juby Lurch?
Kurt would have to, for free, back me up in violent situations. We went to remember that place in Harlem? Uptown Comedy Store or something like that. Not the major one, not the main one,
right.
Not the Kevin Brown's. Like, it was one that was like a strip show beforehand.
Okay.
Crazy Sam ran it, was the guy's name.
Oh, I know Crazy Sam. Yeah. From from Hot Tracks.
Not promising. His first name is Crazy.
Yeah, I know Crazy Sam. Big dude, crazy hair. Yeah, I know Crazy Sam. A good dude.
No, he's not.
Well, to me, he is.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm crazy as Sam, nigga.
But the lady who ran this thing's name was Smiley, and after making us sit around for about an hour or so, they came out to me, and she had her assistant come out to inform me that because you didn't do very well on the show tonight, Smiley is not going to be paying you tonight. And it was one of those, like, and then you're just like surrounded by three guys where you're like, they're basically giving me I mean, I can read a signal that it's like, are you going to do something about it? No, it wasn't like we're just going to fuck you up. It was like, we're not paying you. Is there a problem with that? And you're like, no.
Keep in mind, Crazy Sam is known for, like, bringing a Mac 11 into the Uptown Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And robbing the crowd. He robbed the whole club.
Yeah. I do remember that. And then he came back and did comedy after.
And then he did. He came back and robbed the whole club, like the audience.
Well, if there's any consolation, he's dead now.
Is he?
I don't know. Just wanted to help make you guys feel better.
I'll be honest with you. I think there's a chance he might be dead.
Yeah.
I think he's. I think it was like genuinely
early 2000s.
But I think it was like health issues. It wasn't like
the main takeaway is never do a show that's on a laminated flyer.
Yeah. If you found out about the show underneath your windshield wiper at another shitty show, don't go to that show.
Like, if it's a comedy show and an icy white T-shirt jump off.
That's a lot of bad shows.
If the word after party is written bigger than your name,
don't go.
We were always doing these like variety things where it's like comedy, and then like afterwards the all-star big butt booty contest.
Oh yeah, big butt booty contests were a big thing. Yeah, all kinds of shit like that. It was really like.
People were like, boo.
And you think comedy is hard after a rock and roll band?
And they
try it after a big butt booty contest.
They'd put us in like me and Kurt would be like the New Jack spots, and they would just bring us. And there was an excuse to not pay you.
Right.
And you just go up there.
Oh, but you know what? Hold on. The New Jack spot, that used to be with talent at the Boston on Sunday nights.
Oh, yeah.
That was talent show. But that was, if you were doing the New Jack spot, they were pretty nice to you in that show.
Well, because you got up an hour one of a 3-hour show.
Oh,
that was a long show, that talent show on Sunday.
Capone had a spot.
Capone had a spot.
1 full hour was dedicated to that. There's always like dudes that were hosting that wouldn't just bring you on the goddamn stage. They had to do 40 minutes between each comic.
They were so territorial. It was ridiculous.
I couldn't imagine having the burden of being a comic like Capone, where it's like, like 50% of your whole thing is that you wear cufflinks. You know what I mean? Like you have to wear a suit with cufflinks on stage. I couldn't imagine having to go through it to do comedy.
What do you mean? Like,
just
you don't have to wear that.
But he does. But I'm saying the idea of like
a suit he has on.
Like you're going to so you're going to a show already, and you're not that I go to a show to be like I don't know, like shit, but it's like I wear clean clothes, I wear clothes that fit, hopefully,
right.
and you want to look cool as you can, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, to have to overthink to like go pick up dry cleaning to go do a fucking show. It's like what the fuck, man? Like, I mean, a crispy, shiny, bright red suit with a vest and socks.
You don't have to do that.
No. I'm just saying, like to be so locked into that though.
To that mentality,
is a tough thing.
Hey, who was that dude? Who was that cock, that prick with the hair lips that tried to hit on your girlfriend?
Willie RoboCop. Remember RoboCop?
I do.
He did all noises and shit. He was a DJ. I tried to fight him.
Why? What happened?
I'll tell you exactly why. You'll appreciate this, Sherrod. I'll use your chick as an example.
You got out of pocket?
Something happened. No, yes, he did.
Jay, this is when they had me at the last house replace you because after you confronted him. Remember?
Yeah. So this is the thing. Okay. So, let's say a comic who you don't know very well is in town. Like you know him, you know each other, but you're not really friends. And we'll say Marissa worked at a comedy club. This is the exact situation.
Okay.
So I'm just curious what your thoughts would be on this.
He knows both of you. He knows you and Marissa.
He knows you both. No, he doesn't know your couple. He doesn't know your couple. He starts hitting on Marissa.
Okay.
Marissa goes, I can't hang out with you. Like, I have a boyfriend.
Right.
And then he goes, oh, come on, man. Who cares about that? Come home with me. I still don't have a problem with that. That's basically what he did to my girlfriend. I don't have a problem with that. But then she goes, no, like Jay Oakerson is my boyfriend. And he goes, oh, Big Jay's your boyfriend? That's cool, man. Where's he at? And she's like, oh, he's up in New York, like, doing shows. And he goes, so I'm saying, why don't you come hang out? Like, now I got a problem.
Yeah, now he knows it's you.
I don't even have a problem that he tried to hit on her beyond her having a boyfriend.
Oh, he should.
I get that.
No,
that's what my parents meant. You should do that.
Yeah.
But if he says it's you and he knows you and that nigga's taking shots at you now.
I went at him hard. He like hid in the back and the club like removed
me.
We
were in the back of the club and I'm watching Willie Robo sit there. Now his whole set was geared towards just trying to get. He's like some kind of weird sex addict, I think, because his whole set was
how he eats pussy, great.
To get his, he's first of all he's got this stupid like. He's got a cleft palate, so he's got to get his shirt off to show you that he's at least a butterface, right? That's I mean, stupid act. So his whole last part of it is he takes his shirt off and he does his big RoboCop bit where he.
This is on stage. He's taking his shirt off.
Stage,
he did a whole like slithering around eating pussy, fake pussy and shit.
Oh my
god! He pretends to take his dick out like it's RoboCop's gun, and then he just twirls his imaginary dick. It's fucking horrendous, okay? That's his whole final act. And that's just to get whatever, like, skeezer he will pick up on that.
Yeah,
like,
some randoms.
Whatever woman could, put a motorcycle on his head and then just look at his pecs, I guess.
No shit. Do you remember when but, the fall of guys like that and the
wait, hold on. You confronted him, though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching Jay come in. So we go to Blazing Thursdays at the Laugh House. This is like maybe just after Kevin Hart had left and was already doing much better things.
Right.
We're still dealing with this.
Me and Kurt were still Blazing Thursdays.
Yeah, we were doing 2 late Tuesdays. And, so I'm sitting there watching, and Jay comes up. And I didn't hear what you said. I guess you could tell him that. But I just see Willie RoboCop just shrink into his stool while Jay's talking to him. And then I just watch Willie run out. And then next thing I know, they're asking me to do the hosting or something because you got fired for threatening Willie.
For threatening their headliner.
What'd you say to him?
I told him to come outside. I was going to beat the shit out of him.
And this was
I thought you said, don't even make eye contact with her again or some shit. Like,
no, I don't think I said. I said
she was still working there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you tried to fuck my. I was with her for. It was like I was with her for a couple years at this point. You know what I mean? It was like my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's your guy, right?
And I was like, I go, let's go outside. Talk about it. You didn't try to fuck my chick when I'm at. Like, really? And I tried to. And he's like, oh, it ain't like that. I go, sounds like it was like that. And then he just he told the club that I was like coming after him. They like fired me.
Dude, that Philly is so grimy. I don't know if it's still like that, but it was, when we were there, it was so fucking grimy. Like, they used to do this shit to each other. It wasn't just white boys, dude. They did it to each other. Well, who's that kid that was kind of nice? I don't remember his name. That black kid always had a towel in his back pocket. I know it's a lot of people, but...
every black dude ever?
Sean Clay.
Yeah.
There was a good dude. Sean Clay breakout.
It wasn't Sean Clay. It was someone... Remember that promoter who was like a kind of punchy, but we liked him? That black guy used to be a boxer?
Jamal.
Chuck?
Oh, Charles.
He was a good guy though. I liked him, but it was like his nephew or something. And then one of these like dirty motherfuckers, like he came with his girlfriend, that kid, right? And the guy purposely seated him away from his girlfriend so he could try to fuck his girlfriend. Remember that?
He seated him away from his girlfriend in the comedy club.
Yeah,
and it was a black dude. This wasn't us. It was like they were just always trying to fuck each other's women with absolutely
reckless abandon.
No,
really. Well, Kurt's got one of the greatest.
See, that's from ass whippings not getting handed out at the right moment.
It is. It's true, but it's also
that's everybody sparing ass whippings.
Well, me and Kurt also, you have to remember, had the nervous energy of brand new comic.
Right.
The people we're dealing with in our little corner of the world right there are the guys who we see are confident on stage, doing well, doing better than us.
Right.
So we see these
and
guys
they have names like Hand Grenade Face.
Yeah, no shit. Too Smooth, Beefy Funnies. The Beefy Funny was a great guy. But that said, our very first time going up to the Boston Comedy Club, the Sunday show, we went there. There was a guy named Tommy Too Smooth, who we. He never had a car, so he always makes it seem like he's doing you the favor.
I think he's still doing comedy, ain't he?
Somewhere,
yeah.
But they always have that I'm doing you the favor. I'll bring you with me, but pick me up so we can go. So I'm always driving to get these guys.
I first met Jay, right?
Yeah.
Jay calls him and goes, "We're gonna go to New York, man. We're gonna go do talent show up in New York." So I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Can I bring my girlfriend?"
Sure.
And Jay's like, "Great,
absolutely."
Okay.
Which is Jessica,
right?
His girlfriend Jessica at the time, and I go, "Yeah." Now when I told Tommy Too Smooth, I'm like, we'll meet here and jump in my car and we'll go. He just shows up with two other dudes. His nephew
doesn't mention it.
Huh?
Doesn't mention to you.
Never mention. Yeah, his nephew and his uncle. Uncle just got out of jail.
Oh boy!
And he's just like, well, yeah, we're all going, and it puts you in a position where you're like, they all took the bus out there, to meet me and. It's just a position where, and we're just news. We're
probably now would tell them to take the fucking bus,
Oh, now I'd be like, yeah, dude, you shouldn't have brought you got to send your boys home. Like, of course, now, 17 years later,
right?
But at the time, we just we'll figure it out. So,
we all cleared
Kurt gets in the front seat with me,
right?
No, I was in the back.
Yeah, he was in the back. Yeah, Tommy Too Smooth was in the front. Kurt was in the back, and she was basically laying across the uncle, nephew, and Kurt, his girlfriend. And they were like
a lot of ass as well.
They were fucking groping her.
Whoa!
The thing
Okay.
I remember, no, that was in the car. What happened was
outside the car, yeah.
We got to the club.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what happened. No, those two dudes, honestly, his ex-con uncle didn't even do shit like that. It was Tommy. Tommy did it. It was in the club. And it was like, I was away for a second. Now, this is before he knew me at all, so it's not quite a Willie RoboCop.
It's the first meeting,
later,
yes.
But he knows that's your girl.
He was a nice guy to me. He really was. I mean, not to, but this is initially. So, I don't know where I was, but he tried to pull some slick shit where he goes, oh, you got something on, so he could, pat her ass. Like, he told her she had something on her.
Oh, that's rapey.
So, yeah, of course it is. It's just, but that's just Philly. That's a Philadelphia hello, by the way. So,
sound like a Baltimore goodbye.
This is our first time I'm hanging out with Jay. And he's already trying to get his hands on my girl's ass. And I remember, by the way, we didn't get on, remember, because it was so packed out.
Right.
And I remember Talent was like, because you used to have to stand in the stairwell. There was no room if you were new guy.
That was on Sunday on Boston. Yeah.
And Talent came out, and he goes, and I remember dude just being intimidated because it was so high energy in there.
Yeah.
And there's all black people, and I was like so intimidated. I remember he comes, I go, sorry, fellas, not going to be able to get you on tonight. And I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, God bless. I didn't even notice the whole ass thing because I was so relieved that I didn't have to go on stage. And, meanwhile, I was stupid. That was probably one of the better black shows you could have done.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and that's what it turned out to be when I did it. And then all the other ones were like the bad ones.
Yeah, that was a
Proper
good show.
and Nakasaki's and Avenue D.
I used to do Drew Frazier's rooms, which Nakisaki, but I did okay at Nakisaki's. I didn't do bad.
No, it was fine. They were fine rooms, some of them, but it is just like the money could be funny sometimes. It was always just
always an open variable.
Always, you know what, Drew? I'll tell you this: Drew Frazier always paid me my money.
Drew's a good dude. Yeah, Drew's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I don't recall ever having a personal thing with him. But it is funny if you go back in time, like the people who you probably wouldn't even be friends with that we just kind of let like walk on us a little bit in the beginning because you're just like, I just want to be in this world. I don't want trouble. Yeah. I don't want grief. And now where it's the thing with the same person, I have someone like trying to bull you into some position. You'd be like, well, no, like fuck off.
Fuck off, yeah.
Fuck off.
Listen, all the people I met that were like good at it, that were good comics in that scene. Like at the time, JB Smoove was only in the like
black scene.
Right. I remember that.
He was always a nice like. From when
I remember when he did Chrissy's show, he was
a nice guy. Yeah,
he was always a nice guy.
Rob, what's his name? Remember Rob
Stapleton?
Rob Stapleton, great guy.
Yeah, always.
Will Sylvans was always a really nice guy.
Yeah,
always.
Who?
Will Sylvans.
Always a nice guy. So all people who were kind of talented or were going to be something at all, they were always cool, man. And then it was always like these little gatekeeper hacks that would try to fuck with you. You know?
Yep, that's in every comedy circle.
Then you got those monsters.
That's what I took away from the whole thing of just doing all black rooms. That ultimately it's all the same shit. And two, I started out as a female comic. That's the other thing I realized. But then, as a female comic, it's so hard to we both start out as female comics.
I think we all start out as female comics.
That's exactly, and that's that you just went to the larger point, which is all new comics are female comics, whatever your sex is. Just like an embryo, and then you eventually earn the right to be considered a male comic,
and that includes women. Yeah, that includes women.
Right. Yeah, it absolutely does.
Yep,
it absolutely does.
But do you remember, Kurt? Also in that scene, man, there was like some. I don't mean this in the positive way. I mean there were some villainous monsters.
Oh yeah.
I mean like a Teddy Carpenter, man, who just like fucked me on money and sent me. I mean, he's the Chappelle story that's so well known. Yeah.
What did he do to Chappelle?
This is a third-hand story. But
we asked Chappelle.
I was going to say, it's a third-hand story, and Chappelle validated it for us in San Francisco.
So this is first-hand.
Now it is.
Okay.
Well, I got the first time, I thought it was just kind of a cool Hollywood story, like the famous like Don Rickles.
Right.
Come say hi, Frank Sinatra.
It's
and
like, not right now,
Yeah,
Frank.
I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
So you thought it was one of them stories, but he confirmed it that when he was 14, just starting out in D.C., he did a set one night, and Teddy Carpenter came up to him, and he said, I like that joke, man. You had that one joke you have. Why don't you let me buy that from you? Which was already a weird thing.
Right.
But Chappelle said that he was very he knew who Teddy Carpenter was. The same way I said, the same way me and Kurt talking about Tommy Too Smooth kills, so he must be somebody.
Yeah. But listen, Tommy, to be fair to Tommy, I at the end liked him when we
me too. No.
I don't lump him in with people that were like.
No, me too.
Monsters, right?
Me too. But it was just like we allowed ourselves to be taken advantage of by somebody because we just thought he was somebody. Where it's like you'd just be like.
When you look back,
it wouldn't necessarily
like fish. Yeah,
you don't know if you'd be friends with him or not. But I don't know if we would have been friends or not if I acted different. All I know is that under different circumstances, I'd have been like, "You got to leave your cousin." Maybe that would have made him shittier to me. Like maybe he ended up being a nice guy because I just ate his shit that he gave me. You know what I mean?
Fuck his shit.
Who knows? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So Teddy Carpenter, right?
So Teddy Carpenter, he goes, "Why don't you let me buy that joke from you?" And Chappelle says, I'm very flattered. It's like he's flattered. This guy wants to buy his joke.
He's 14,
that he sees this guy killing also. And he goes, I just don't have that many jokes, man. Like, I need everything I got, but thank you so much. I appreciate the love.
Teddy Carpenter just started doing it.
No, no, worse than that. Leans into him and says, how about I just take it from you? How about I just take it? And then just kind of walked away. And then 5 years later, Chappelle gets a development deal. And if I'm fishy on any of the hard details of this, I apologize. But to the best of my knowledge of the story, one night the Apollo, the girl who was casting his pilot, right? Chappelle's 19-year-old, he's 19, he does the pilot. She sees Teddy Carpenter, comes back and goes, I found the perfect guy to play this blah, blah, blah character or whatever. And Chappelle basically said, like, you put Teddy Carpenter on the show that I'm doing, like, I won't do the show. Right. And Teddy Carpenter went from one night believing he was going to be on a new sitcom pilot to really never fucking working anything big in comedy ever again.
Yeah.
Well, good. Good for him. Good.
Ever.
Good. But he ended up buying a club.
Shit afterwards.
He ended up buying a club in D.C. and brought me down. By the way, he did this exact thing to me. He did it to Bill Burr, too. Bill Burr will tell you that story. Brings you down, says he doesn't think you're doing good, and then sends you home without paying you.
That's some shit right
Put me on a train, man. Put me on a train a day early. That was my story. I mean, that happened to me.
Dude, because you weren't spitting fire.
I wasn't spitting fire. He goes, y'all New York cats think you come there. He goes, y'all ain't spitting fire on this microphone. I was down there ironically with Cool Bubba Ice. No shit.
I knew it.
Dude, I'm going to fucking spit fire on your
Cool Bubba Ice,
if I don't get my fucking money.
Cool Bubba Ice is a good example of a great guy. Cool Bubba Ice is actually a really
nice
great
guy.
Dude. Yeah.
That's why the fucking industry destroyed him.
Yeah.
That's why it goes right at him and run him right over. Because motherfucker, if you too nice in this business, you ain't going to make it.
That was always cool from when I was new. You know, he was always a nice guy. It wasn't trying to like fuck you over. You know,
when they say nice guys finish last, nigga, I think they talking about comedy.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Tony Roberts is always a great dude.
Nice, great.
Wait. Do you think part of that could be that he should have at some point left the Dr. Seuss hat and the name?
Who's that?
Cool Bubba Ice.
Oh, Cool Bubba. Yeah, well, that could have. But those headshots were expensive, and you want to use all of them.
Peeking out from behind a wall or something.
He has 17,000 headshots left. You got to move them. That's brutal. It's like comedies. People don't understand this underbelly of this shit.
Well, because so many people don't have to go through the fucking trenches.
Yeah.
Well, if you go through the trenches, that's the thing. I respect anybody that did that put their time in. The new thing now, especially when you hear all this like complaining shit, is like, this is a hostile space for me, and that's why I got no respect for that.
Yeah.
Because me and him were in hostile spaces where people got stabbed and shit.
Oh, I grew up in hostile spaces.
Yeah, and then I got to listen to your silly. I feel like I'm not being respected by the men. And it's like, why should you be? What? Like, go earn it.
Performing at a fucking library bar in fucking Brooklyn somewhere.
But that's what the industry already. It fixes itself, I think, in a way, because a lot of people who go through nothing won't get respected in the long run.
You know, me and Kurt were also guided, and I still don't believe it was like misguided. We were guided by a good comic, Keith Robinson, and people like that.
Keith, yeah.
But I'm saying, but we were guided very specifically, and when it would come, when we're doing comedy for 3 years only, 3.5, 4 years, and it's, they're coming around like they're doing Letterman auditions, Keith would be like, wow, what are you doing? What are you going to do at 4 years? You're going to go be proud of your set at 4 years in the comedy? But that's just like a benchmark now. 4 years in comedy is get on Letterman or Conan or whatever it is, and just go. We said it earlier. That's crazy to me.
Because it goes into nothingness. Now you get lost in a whole pool of motherfuckers who did Conan one time.
But no one cares. No one even cares.
They want a young guy. They want someone young. And now
that's what it is. It's all about age.
People consistently bomb on these shows, though. I mean, Kimmel doesn't even do fucking comedy anymore because they book young people and they eat shit.
And plus, that Kimmel audience is awful for comedy.
Sure.
Unless it's you, Jimmy Kimmel, telling jokes. They'll laugh at Jimmy Kimmel telling jokes.
I've
seen so many comics on there, and it's like, this is awful.
Watch how many. You could watch a compilation of fucking Conan bombs.
I believe it. It's not a good comedy audiences.
But
they pull people off our fucking Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, but they also can't bring in, like, they don't know how to bring that crowd. They don't have the skills to kill in that room. You could kill in a fucking...
Jay, how many times you been on this, or Sherrod, where you're on, like, a showcase, okay, with a bunch of, like, new guys, okay? I've been in a few different scenarios with this, and they put you on last.
Yeah.
And they go, because you're the stronger one.
Right. It's like, I'm not here for the show. I'm here for myself.
Yeah.
They're weak for, like, the weakest ones that they want to keep hot.
Right.
The weakest newcomers.
The cushy spot. We call them the cushy white boy spots.
Yeah, they go, they're going to do the cushy white, and then they're going to dig a hole for you, and then you spend your set putting the dirt back in the hole they dug.
Cleaning up the mess.
Fucking roll.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
Drives me nuts. I'm like, take your little fucking hot pick and stick them in the incubator a little bit longer before you put them on the showcase because I want the cushy white boy spot.
Exactly.
When will I be a cushy white boy?
Yes.
Yeah, put me up 4th out of 8.
Yes, I want to bat clean up, or 3rd or 4th, a perfect spot. The audience ain't tired. Your dumb friends ain't walking out because you got off already.
And by the way, look, I don't mind at a comedy club show.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll go last. I like going last. I could do more time, maybe. Whatever. But I mean, like if they come around, they're going like, they're looking for Tonight Show sets. It's like, yeah, why am I 2.5 hours into the fucking show?
That's the story of my life. I never, man. Good luck with that cushy in the middle of an audition. Fucking. I can't think of maybe more than one time I ever had that.
Yeah, man, I'm always
where I'm not closing or fucking second to close.
I think actually the three of us are all relatively. We do the coveted Godfrey spot.
Yeah.
On every show, like towards the end, when me and Jay got here, when we started to get booked, we would always get booked in like the second to last spots.
Yeah.
Lucian would be like, "Well, normally I'd put a black guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
A colored fella.
Black energy, so I can put you there.
Yep.
Yeah, we would. We'd get very weird spots, but it was I never
black.
Really never was really doing like first or second on a show. I was never really a world I was able to just fucking have fun in, or they'd have me host, which is the thing I was never even sort of prepared for.
I had to pull myself out of hosting, so I don't have to host no more.
Did you already talk about this? Did you read all the angry people of Bill Burr from Conan?
Yeah,
that funny ass thing he said.
Oh yeah,
they talked about it.
We talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it. What's your thoughts?
If you're upset by Bill, I want you to drink bleach.
He said nothing.
He said nothing.
Dude, it's so scary to me because I go, oh well, maybe he did say something. I'm watching it. I don't even know what the offensive part is.
You have to actually go. You have to go read an article to hear what they're upset about, and then it turns out Andrew here told us that the actual backlash is coming at Conan
and not
for laughing so hard at it.
Right. Oh, what about the entire audience for also laughing because it was a good bit? I don't understand how this bit. Oh, by the way, dude, go on Nick Mullen, who's on, Nick Wright, on our show, Raceway sometimes.
Where was Nick today? He should have been in here.
Look up the Breitbart article about that incident with Conan and Bill Burr because they quote Nick's fake tweet about how he's outraged, and he said how Bill Burr murdered 17,000 trans teens this year with that joke.
Nick is such an asshole. That's why I love him.
That's the thing. The outrage is because, transgender people are very sensitive and they kill themselves. First of all, tons of people kill themselves.
Everybody.
Second of all, is handling their whole lives with kid gloves.
The answer?
What's going to make them not? It's like, how about desensitize them to horse shit and just get through it?
Yeah,
like a fucking adult.
No matter who you are, okay. If you decide to kill yourself, that's your fucking fault. Okay?
Yes,
that's why it's called suicide. Here's what's great about suicide. It's something you're in control of. That's what's so wonderful about it. You have total control of if you do it. That's why it's not called homicide, which would be someone else's fault.
Right.
It's your fault. So I don't want you here where you took yourself hostage like Cleavon Little in Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do it.
He crazy.
Oh, he'll definitely do it.
like save it, okay? And by the way, I don't think people because I look up the stats, when they talk. But did you know the murders of whoever's trans now, they're kind of way up, even though you're supposed to get the pronouns right. There is a thing where they're being murdered. But guess what? They're not being murdered by people that watch Conan O'Brien. It's black and Latino transsexuals being murdered by people that probably never listened to Bill Burr. Okay?
Yeah.
Safe bet. So don't worry about Bill Burr. It's nothing he's saying he's going to do.
Yeah, Bill Burr is not going to cause deaths to transgender people. Any the second-class citizen, like oppressed minority, that's who's getting murdered and all that and having to kill themselves for being transsexual.
But it's
because unfortunately, oppressed people get a little backwards in that kind of stuff.
But don't you think there should be
because oppressed people feel like it was already hard enough for us, so you make it harder if you're going to bring this light on us.
But
it's ignorant shit.
But there should be social behavior inoculations. Do you know what I mean? Almost like immunizations, where it's like you got to give a little bit of it to.
So it won't affect you.
Be aware in the world that some people hate transgender people. Some people make great jokes about and don't care about them. It's like
bubble wrap for me because I'm a precious. Didn't you know I'm a precious little self-esteem, high self-esteem pussy that went to college, and I learned that it's not my responsibility to toughen the fuck up. It's the whole world. The whole world's my boyfriend. That's Neil Casey that wrote Raymond Show. That was his saying. It would make me laugh. Everyone's my boyfriend, and that's how I'll be treated. That's how they act now.
Yes.
Like, listen, if I'm not fucking you like that, I don't really give that much of a fuck about you.
I agree.
You know? Like, I'm not going to treat you like my dainty little date if I've never met you before. Just worry about your emotions away from me.
Yeah. Kurt, when you getting back, nigga? Shouldn't you be back in town already?
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, you come back tomorrow.
Those things I sent you?
What things?
Those links I sent you to the stuff I got for Race Wars on Wednesday?
Oh, yes. We'll play it after the opening song, but yeah, we'll play it. We're definitely going to play all of them.
Let's just say a very respected doctor who's appeared on our show. We found some old footage of him that is...
Some precious footage.
Unreal.
It's unbelievable. You can't even find it online if you look for it because they're taking it down. His people's taking it down.
You them boys.
But we found it. We found some really...
I don't think people are aware of this.
Can you show me?
We're gonna play. I'll play it for you after we get off air. Yeah, we're gonna air it Wednesday on the show.
I want to see so bad now.
You better check it. Make sure you catch Race Wars on Wednesday, 9 to 11 on this network. We got Stacey Dash from Clueless coming on, and we got Josh Zebs from HuffPost.
He'll be coming into the studio right after the bonfire with Big Jokerson and Dan Soda.
Oh, y'all there that night?
6 to 8 every Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know y'all was in this studio.
Yep.
But what about the documentary show? When does that do?
That was like they did one like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that one.
It's once a month or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. So so check that out. So y'all come on 6 to 8 on Wednesday.
6 to 8 on Wednesday. Mondays and Wednesdays 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius 6 and 95.
Oh,
yes.
Hey, can I just?
I'm gonna get Stacey Dash impregnated Wednesday too. I'm gonna Tracy Morgan it.
Listen, I don't know if anybody's listening who's in Nashville, but tonight I'm at the Crying Wolf with Nate Bargatze.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
At 9 p.m. Yeah, it's good.
What is Nate doing down there?
Nate lives down here now, so
Good for him.
Brandon Jazz, the promoter. He's a good kid. He's a promoter of these like kind of cool rock shows in Nashville.
Nashville's
You've
great.
done this run before, right? It's like a bunch of one-nighters, but it's a great run, right?
Yeah, well, what happened was I just did Comedy Catch in Chattanooga, and I called him, and he put this show at the last minute together at the Crying Wolf in Nashville, 9 p.m., and he got Nate Bargatze as the feature, which is great, because I used to always call Nate my opener nonstop. And now he's a headliner, but he's going to open again.
He's right back to being your opener.
Back in your place.
Opener Bargatze.
But Nate's really funny, man.
He's hilarious.
Oh, he's great.
If you don't enjoy me, Nate's at least worth seeing, trust me.
So make sure y'all check that out. So Kurt's down in Nashville.
The Crying Wolf, 9 p.m. tonight.
And then the Crying Wolf, 9 p.m. tonight. You catch Big J in the podcast, the radio show. I don't know.
Well, I have Bonfire on here on Comes to the Radio. I have Legion of Skanks on Kumia.com, AnthonyKumia.com.
That's today.
That is, we do it live Tuesdays and Wednesdays as Legion of Skanks.
Okay, Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
On AnthonyKumia.com.
So make sure you check that out.
SDR show on All Things Comedy.
Wait, Sherrod.
Yeah.
Listen, last time I was on with Opie, I don't know, maybe you weren't there, but we were talking about how crazy Marlon Brando is, from that Lost Soul documentary.
Right.
You saw that, right, Jay? Lost Soul?
I heard all about it, how he just like he assigned that midget a lead role in the movie.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy is called Severin Films. They're the people who made it.
Right.
And they heard me, and they sent me a box of 3 copies of it, and also awesome weirdo movies that they put out.
Awesome.
Called Severin Films. Yeah, so check out Lost Soul. Just the stories about Brando alone are great. But Jay, when I see it, I'll give you a copy. I got a bunch of copies of it with extra footage of more stuff about Brando. I can't get enough of how crazy Brando was.
Oh, he was a nut.
Oh, Kurt, while you're in your hotel room today, please watch. I'm going to promote this everywhere, and we're going to talk about this on the Bonfire night. And I told you about it, Sherrod, already. There was a hip-hop, a rap opera movie made by Sticky Fingers from Onyx called A Day in the Life. You can watch it on YouTube. It is the funniest, shittiest thing I've ever seen. A Day in the Life, produced by and starring Sticky Fingers.
I can't believe Sticky Fingers produced this thing.
It's violent. It's there's nudity, and they just guys rapping in a car about how much he likes a girl because he ate her pussy, and the other guy can't believe he ate her pussy, and it's just.
Dude, is it on Netflix or it's only YouTube?
You can watch it on YouTube. Fuck Netflix. You go right to YouTube.
You go to YouTube and get it.
And watch the full movie.
Tell me, I'm going in right now to look it up.
A Day in the Life, Sticky Fingers.
A Day in the Life, Sticky Fingers from Onyx, yeah.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to watch that, dude.
We had fun, man. We had fun this morning. This was a fun morning.
Thank you for inviting me, Sherrod.
Thank you for coming through, Big J, and thanks for not coming, Kurt.
You need some other guy with a South Jersey dum-dum accent.
Hey, you guys want to go get a water ice?
I needed a Cherry Hill fucking throat.
You know what I just found out? Karen talks like that. She has that accent. I didn't know. She started doing it at me the other night.
Really?
Like, oh, yeah, I heard you're a good drawer.
You want to get a bagel?
Get it downtown.
Yo, that's Race Wars. That's it. I think we out of time. Are we out of time? Yo, thanks for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Ope, thanks for the love and letting us come on here. Jimmy, you know I love you. I kiss you right in your mouth when I see you. Race Wars, Wednesday. Check us out. Stacey Dash is on. Peace.
Race Wars has come to a close. If you missed any of it or want to hear it all over again, listen on demand at SiriusXM.com/player. Follow the guys on Twitter at Sherrod_Small and at Kurt Metzger.